evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, we're on.
We are on, and folks, if you're catching us as loud as we're catching us, we apologize for the levels. We're getting things straightened out. There's a lot going on campus tonight. My name is Jim Lynch. My partner, Mike Plunkin, is with me this evening for the first of 3 games as we welcome the Lady Iron out of Normal Community, who've made the trip over for 3 games this evening. And our king of technical fun, Aaron Cunningham, is on with us this evening, and he is running all over campus. We got a big couple of soccer games right across the parking lot from us, so we're going to be bouncing all over the place. But we have live streams here for volleyball, live stream as well for the JV and soccer games. But first and foremost, it's a freshman game between the Iron and the Irish. And Coach, what do you think?
Looking forward to it. Always enjoy playing Normal Community. We were talking about that prior to the match, and it just, I don't know, it's always competitive. They're excellent competition to begin with, but they just, I don't know, they just bring a level of professionalism and class to the gym, which I think we exhibit every time as well. So I think it's just a good game. Looking forward to a good night of volleyball.
Absolutely. So the Irish will get the first serve in the first set here, and I see Riley Bear back to get things going. And folks, we are underway in our first of 3 games tonight. And the first swing is going to come from the far side. I believe that was number 8, Megan Branch, is going to send the ball a little far and get the Irish on board 1-0.
Freshmen are coming off a tournament win last weekend here at Notre Dame, and that's
home
nice.
Tournament, and that was a talented pool of teams. Nice little soft hit there. Number 9, Madison Reynolds, will get the Iron on the board.
Madison had a little excuse me look on her face, and she's turned to the coach and said, I'm sorry, I don't know what I was supposed to do, but she got the point, so all is well, Madison.
Number 2, Maddie Gensch will check in to serve for the Iron. Nice serve from Gensch. A little tough for the Irish to control, but they get it over in 3. Free ball is controlled by Gensch. So nice swing, that's going to get tipped. Number 18, Madeline Peterson. I think that one might have gone long, but just gets tapped a little bit.
Yeah, that's just a hard call. I think that was Kayla Canning back there, and you just don't know. You got to have help from your teammates before you make that decision. That's a tough call.
I think we're going to see a good.
That's a good high set.
Night of volleyball between these 2 teams. Sophia Skym gets that free ball over for the Irish.
Short set.
Go right to the middle. Another nice swing there from Reynolds. And that ball's going to tip. And
nice little placement. I believe that was Skym on that little dink over.
And I was giving her trouble before the game. I said, stop tipping that ball. I want to see it hit it. But hey, when it's effective, you should do it. We're all knotted up here as Sophia goes back to serve.
Well, that's a great serve.
Sophia. That's just a tough situation. A good job by number 18. Madeline Peterson to get under it.
Yeah, it wasn't really a bad pass. It just didn't go maybe exactly where she wanted it to go.
And she had to get out of the way because
that was
you
a
could
tough
see
serve.
that Lauren Michaels was coming quickly to try to get that second pass. Nice pass by Skym. We're going to see a big swing on the far side by Haley Beck, controlled by the Iron. Ball is tipped. Good hustle by Kinning to get it.
Oh, nice.
Gabby Fulmer with the tip ball. He's going to get hit a little bit errantly. I think that was Riley Barrett who was trying. Came in a little bit short. I think she was trying to do a little bump pass there. Just went off the hands and over and out. Nice strong serve there from number 9, Madison Reynolds. Just a little long.
It's a little long, but she went up and took a swing, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. We'll see number 14, Celeste Cogdill, checking in for the Irish. I suspect she's going to go right back and serve. Cogdill out of St. Thomas and Peoria Heights. Strong server. She's always been able to serve this ball, and you'll see right here. I'm not kidding. Places it well.
Yep.
Nice back row swing from number 1, Lauren Michaels. Oh, that's a tough first pass. Great hustle there from LeCamp.
Very nice play by Lauren Michaels. Got the ball. Would appear to be a free ball, but she didn't. She made it anything but free. She gave it a pretty decent hit from the back.
And a great first pass there from LeCamp. Looked like it was going to be a tough one to handle, but she was able to get under it and get the offensive set.
And that's the key.
Yeah.
You get that first pass.
Nice strong serve from number 8, Branch. Irish were able to get things rolling. Nice back row hit there. It looked like a back row hit. It wasn't, but it was a nice swing from Jeanette. And she'll take another big swing off the block and out of bounds. Camp once again, good placement, just needs to turn that block in a little bit. You can see her hands open on the block, and I suspect Coach Olafson is going to tell her next time, just if you can, shade those hands inside a little bit and let that ball go off the hands and down.
Well, if people want a clinic, watch the film of Champaign Central's varsity and them blocking at the net. They were picture perfect, it looked like.
So I think
Not sure what the.
We're going to have some type of illegal rotation or substitution here on the part of the Irish. So they not only lost the ball, they lost the point here. But, you know, and believe me, I don't want to consider myself a volleyball coach whatsoever, but I could see Coach Olafson telling her girls about blocking with the hands turned there on the side, just right in front of us. So
and these girls are freshmen,
absolutely.
So they're still. You know, the game speeds up from when you played it as junior high, whatever it may be. It just gets a little quicker, a little harder, and you're just constantly learning.
Absolutely. And that same thing happens with the rotations and substitutions as well. Those
That's right.
Mistakes will happen. So we're watching a true freshman game right now. Nice bump pass there on the far side. And
somebody in the net.
Ball. Yep. I believe number 10 might have been caught on the net here.
A little break for the Irish. But yeah, that's the thing I always said with the freshman level is, yeah, it's nice to win. Everybody wants to win. You wouldn't put a scoreboard up if winning wasn't important.
Right.
But learning the game and getting varsity ready is the key here.
What a big swing there.
That was a great play by Jeanette.
I tell you, she just knew where she was going to put that ball and absolutely buried it in the back, tipped ball, and
again, that's just one of those. If you get no help on the block,
right.
You're in trouble in the back row.
Yeah, you've got to get that block up when you see Millie ready to attack.
Well, that first pass from Michaels has been pretty good all night for the Iron.
Count to libero for the Lady Iron. I tell you, the first pass for the Irish tonight's been pretty spot on. Whoever's in that back row, and they've got a strong defensive back row right now. And with Seneca serving, they want to get this little run going here. Ooh, good effort there by Skym and Seneca. It just fell right in between. Nice hit from number 12. Myra Brown just split the defense.
Yeah, it was just a big swing, but not really a true hit. It
right.
kind of and that I think that just kind of threw the timing off a little bit for the defense. I think our back row is doing, and that's a great pass from Seneca to get things started.
Nice serve there from Peterson. As you said, that Seneca's pass very good. I thought the set was good. Just I'm not sure if there's a little miscommunication or the back set might have confused the hit a little bit. Free ball's gonna. Oh, we're gonna take a swing in. It's gonna fall short. We're gonna be all tied up here in the first set, ladies and gentlemen. We do have Normal Community Lady Iron visiting Peoria Notre Dame right now. First of 3 games. So JV will play next. There's the swing Maloney was looking for. They're going to go outside.
Well, that's what you want to see. If you make a mistake on one, just come back and hit the next one. And I think that's the mindset they have. You cannot be afraid to make a mistake.
And I think sometimes in high school athletics, some teams start to isolate people out because they've made a mistake or two, and that is the last thing you want to do at this age.
Oh, very nice recovery by the Iron. Good pass, good set, and a great hit.
It's going to be a double hit there.
Yeah.
And again, reflexes almost take control there.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
a bad effort at all from LeCamp, but
if she's either gonna, if she doesn't hit it a second time, it's gonna drop.
Yeah.
So she had nothing to lose by doing it.
Rather have reflexes take over than watch the ball drop.
Well, she made it.
Oh, great job by Sophia Skym.
Oh man.
And the positioning of where to be.
Megan Branch made a nice play just to get that thing over and keeping it inside the antenna.
That was unreal. A nice serve from Millie Jeanette.
great adjustment.
Ball's going to call a lift, and that's a tough call.
Yeah.
Because I think Surmaya Brown did everything she could just to tap that over, and just got called for the lift.
She jumped, I think, anticipating a higher set than what she got, but then she adjusted in air and still. Oh, that's a nice swing by Maloney.
Swing by Maloney. Oh, nice effort there from Samantha LeCamp, but I tell you, Aiden Maloney just unload on that ball, and again, go right back to her.
Well, and that's just it. If she was afraid to make a mistake, she wouldn't have come back and hit these last two she did. And that's just a great mindset. Good athletes have that mindset. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, just not going to quite get over.
Skyme gave it an effort.
Yep. I tell you, Millie Jeanette, one of the quietest, she's such a great server, and it's one of the quietest parts of her game. Her defensive work is so fantastic, or it has been this year, that sometimes you forget that she is so good at serving. Honestly, I think Norma might have gotten away with a double hit on that one. Perhaps I'm mistaken, but nice effort for Peterson. Peterson, again, as a middle blocker and outside hitter, does a great job in the back row. And she even she acknowledged to her coach.
Yeah.
She needs to get it higher.
Yep.
Checking in for the Irish here, Emma Stecker comes in to serve, and a nice serve at that.
Over the up, she crossed.
Just.
Megan Branch did a good job of getting to that ball and trying to set it, but in doing so, she foot crossed the line.
Another nice serve from Stecker. Great cross-court swing there. Samantha LeCamp found her spot and put the ball right on it. Get a substitution here for the Irish, and Maloney kind of waves to the court and pops right off as Kinnan comes in as the libero.
Yeah.
Someday somebody's going to explain it to me.
It won't be me.
And again, the importance of that first pass.
Yeah, and when the serve, sometimes serves are just going to eat you up. It's just weird because some of them look like they're pretty simple when they're hit, but the spin or the lack of spin really makes a difference on them.
Nice bump set there.
There we go.
Well, good job by Jeanette to get under that. Michaels does a good job getting under that first pass. Oh, again, another one that just kind of.
Yeah, it's a hard one to read.
And again, as a coach, they will say, hey, try not to get your arms behind it, get your body behind it so you can truly get that ball to pop up. And at the speed they're playing, it can be tough to do. Oh, nice short serve from LeCamp. Great job by the Irish again.
Really,
there's Jeanette and just able to place it.
Kayla Canning just made a great play on that, just on the first ball, keeping it going. And then, like you said, Jeanette she just gets a job done.
What I love about Canning is she lays herself out and immediately just hops up and goes back to position.
Yep.
I don't even know if she looked at what happened to the second pass because she was so determined to get back to position.
Nice
Great job on the block. Was that Fulmer at the net there?
I believe that's Fulmer.
A restricted view. And she's doing a great job this evening on the net.
Good
swing by Skyme, absolutely. That's going to go long.
Good job by the Irish staying off of that.
That's the right call, absolutely. Yeah, the block went up. Block was just a half a second late, and I think that's good because that went long.
Yeah, if we would have timed it better, we would have been in trouble.
Just got
there we go.
A little late there for.
We're getting a timeout here.
Number 8, Megan Branch just showed up a little bit late on that one as the Irish extend their lead. We often talk about 18, 19 being that magic number in a 25-point game, and I think Coach Kayla Olofsson agrees with us.
Yeah, I'd like to see the, any stats, and the coaches would have it. If you get into the 20s, if you're 22, 23, and somebody's still sitting at 18 or 19, how many times does that lead hold?
Right.
Can you get caught? When it was not rally scoring, and they played to 15.
Absolutely.
You could be up 15 to 10 or 14 to 10, and you may not get to 15 if you can't get a serve in, or you can't. So it's a huge difference here, and it's hard to, especially at the freshman level, because somewhere in there's going to be a mistake made by somebody that could get Now, you know, 23 goes to 24.
Right.
So it's really key to get that when you're in the 20s and your opponent is still somewhere in the teens. I'd like to see the numbers and how often that becomes a win.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, folks, we're coming out of the iron timeout. Irish lead 18-12. Riley Bear back to serve. Again, I love how Riley serves. She's a little shifty. She can make it fall short, which she did there, but
Riley's just a really good athlete.
Yeah. Boy, I love the way Sky moved her feet there. Adjusted her base and had a good swing at it.
Boy, that was a good swing.
Yep.
Number 8, Megan Branch, took a really good swing that time. She's gone cross court a couple times, and we've had trouble handling it. That's a pretty good skill to have. So good timeout so far for the iron. Now we'll see if we can get this thing back.
And we've seen Maddie Gensch serve earlier in this game. Don't let her size fool you. She is strong and puts a lot of power behind that serve. Irish able to control it. Iron set up their offense. Again, strong defense from that back row. At that time, Riley Bear. And you don't see that too often from Sky, and just missed the top of the net by a few inches. And we'll see Gensch serve again. Again, I don't want to see Maddie serve much more.
No, she does a good job.
Just falls inside for the ace. Again,
that's a hard read.
No, it's a surgeon's precision right there.
That's right.
Just placed it right where she wanted, and by a good foot and a half. I mean, it wasn't. I didn't find it overly deceiving. Well, I found it deceiving, but it was close. But again, just another good serve from Gensch. Good job on the block. Slowed it down enough for Peterson to get it. Let's get it set up. Now take a swing, Sophia. Good tip ball. Nice hustle there from Michaels. Free ball sent over. Irish control. Haley Beck takes a good swing cross court. Got probably one of the best volleys of the night, but the swing from number 10, LeCamp, falls a little short.
Good clean passing by the Irish on that exchange, and that kept us where we continue to put the pressure on the iron until they finally made that mistake hitting the ball in the net.
Last 4 or 5 games for the Irish, we've really seen their patience in terms of setting up their offense. Oftentimes we've seen them want to take a swing at maybe a ball that was going to fall short here and there, but now you can really set up their offense. Number 12, Shamira Brown will check back in. As number 9, Madison Reynolds, is back to serve. Again, just a little off balance for Jeanette. She pops up smiling.
Now we got to get it back. Yeah. That was just wasn't clean from the beginning.
Right. But again, don't let this get away. It's a 2-point game.
That's right.
Good job by Kinning on that first pass. They're going to go right back to Jeanette, which I love.
Good swing, good block.
That's going to go long.
That just went out.
Yep. A good call by the Irish.
Yeah. Really good swing.
And again, I think Coach Killian has to like that. He's got Celeste Cogdell checking in to serve here. It's a good serve by Cogdell. Ball is tipped, controlled well by Maloney. Good swing by Jeanette. They're going to go outside to Peterson, it looks like. Oh.
Good block, but we're in the net.
That's going to be Haley Beck in the net. That's a tough situation, close game. You got to be careful. You don't want those unforced errors to sneak up on you.
Exactly. You can't afford to give points away either side here. It's like right there. That's tough.
Yeah.
That first pass is just a little long. A good player, and Brown is a good player. Going to take advantage of that, and she read that perfectly.
And it's one of those, Riley Bear didn't have enough time to even adjust to go up on the net herself by the time she realized it was coming back at her face. And
I think Brown just lit up and said, that's one I can get a hold of, and she did it perfectly.
Tough ball. Good hustle there by Sky.
A really good play.
I tell you, Kinning got that ball up, which is impressive. There's great pass for
Well, that's
Kayla
a good
Kinning.
pass, because this is, I tell you, I really like the way Maloney attacked that.
I get it right back to her. But I tell you, if we can get a replay, I know we just saw it there again really quick, but if we can see that one more time, I want to see Kayla Kinning's ability to get this ball up here. We missed it by a second there, but I don't know how off that she was able to get it up so quickly.
She made a great pass.
Yeah, it was impressive. But I tell you, both of these teams, you can't count them down. Whether it's 5 or 10 points even, 10 might be a stretch. But again, in a 2-point game, momentum can switch, and we'll see if.
And this is the point we talked about. If you're up 22-18, it's an advantage. You're up 23, 20-20. You think, okay, the first one to 20. No, we're talking. It's a little harder to catch up now. Now it gets to where. Somebody gets up 22-20, 23-20. That puts a little pressure.
Right.
Every serve becomes a little tighter. Every pass becomes a little tighter. So we'll see who can minimize mistakes to get to finish this thing off on the right side.
It's a brand new game here. They've got Megan Branch back to serve, and
yeah,
I like the defensive back for the Irish with Kinning and Skyme and Jeanette. And that's a full St. Jude row right there. All three of them are St. Jude graduates. Now they've got to respond and get this offense set up. Free ball set up. That's a big swing.
Big time swing, number 10.
Big swing.
LeCamp
just swung with confidence. Didn't get too fancy with it. Just thought, let's get it in, get it down, and
she got it done.
Yeah. Irish really need to get this side out here. Get both the ball and the point.
Very nice.
That's going to go long.
Just went long, but really nice execution other than the hit going long. And Maloney didn't hold up. He didn't hold back, and I like that.
Absolutely. Just needs to get a little bit more on top of it so she can snap her wrist down. Tough first pass, but I trust Bear. There goes Maloney again. Just that time just a little bit later than she wants to be. I thought we might see Coach Killian timeout here. I think he only has taken one. Unfortunately, I can't see the scoreboard where.
I think it's just one, but I think he's going to see what happens here.
Yeah, have confidence in his defense.
Let's get it back.
Mention that with a good cross-court swing. Wow, that was fantastic. Good hustle by Michaels to get under it.
Another really good swing. I'll tell you, LeCamp has really, since it's been 2020, she stepped up her game.
Absolutely.
She's been good all night, but she's been really good these last few points.
I think LeCamp's first swing, maybe the very first one on their first offensive possession of the game, sailed long.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, she's locked in. And I might have to call her over and say, you got to go back to that first one now. She's playing a fantastic
Yeah, she's been
game.
good. She just has stepped up and has, that's going to happen. You get in a tight game and somebody's going to have the opportunities, and can you deliver? And she's delivered for the Iron. Now we just have to get this back, get it back, and get the serve back, and see where we go. If your opponent's got 24, you'd rather have 20 than 15.
Right.
Absolutely. You can claw back into this thing still.
So Coach Olofsson has one timeout left still as well, but Coach Killian is out. We see number 8, Megan Branch, trying to put it away.
Boy, that's a good
That was tough. Free ball's going to be sent over.
For us to get to that was really good.
They're going to go back row.
Another excellent pass by Kenning.
That block is tough. That's a good call by the down judge. That ball was touched. A nice little tip ball. I like what Maloney's thinking. Oh, that's going to be tough. That's going to be outside.
There we go. Now we got a chance.
Yep, absolutely.
Like we say, you just chip away when you get to this spot.
That's a great call. That one block there, it was tough because it absolutely did hit the net, but it touched the blocker just enough. It's a tough way to end that game.
Yep.
And the first set will go to the Iron. 25-21 after the Irish led much of that game. But again, it's in the Irish's court now to fight back and try to get that third set.
That's right. There's not a whole lot of difference between a 25-21 score. It was really pretty evenly fought. Just that The Iron made some plays at the end that we weren't able to execute, but now maybe it's our turn this one.
And again, we talked before, unforced errors. And
Yeah.
there was a period there, really from that 2020 tie, and a pocket of them earlier on that really can be a difference maker in a game like this. And both sides had them. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I'm not saying that that the Iron were immune to them as well, but in a close game when pressure is happening, and don't get me wrong, both these teams played several games over the weekend. But and then the Irish are coming off of a 2-win set last night at Peoria Christian. But again, as those games start to mount up over a 3-4 day period, fatigue will start to show in. And I know people say, oh, they're high schoolers, they have all the energy in the world. Let's remember they are high schoolers, and fatigue will set in.
When you talk about fatigue, you can talk about physical fatigue, but there's also that mental fatigue.
Absolutely.
You got to maintain it for a stretch of time,
Right.
and that's not easy to do, and that comes with, I think, with maturity and age, and I think it's a little easier for a senior to play 3 sets than it is for a freshman, just because of that.
Without a doubt. Folks, we'll be back here for the second set in about a minute and a half. Don't go far.
Nice to her if she quits. It's like, I got it.
The table here is always excellent.
Aw, thanks.
I'm serious. You know, a match goes real smoothly when the table's good. I mean, it's
Yes, Mom and Dad, if you're watching at home and those are your children, our St. Jude Catholic School 8th graders coming to watch volleyball, and sure enough, they're all on their phones.
Yeah, if they tell you they were here doing
yeah.
their homework, getting ready for the varsity match,
Here they all are.
we have proof
Absolutely.
that they're being teenagers.
They are, in fact, being teenagers. Wonderful group of young ladies, and looking forward to seeing them here on this court.
I think we had our sponsors on the screen. Aaron, can we get the sponsors back on just to, we got time to read these? The Facino family, the Gibson family, Dries and Flaherty families, Jeanettons, the Terry and Jim Lynch, the Corey family and Jim and Pat McClellan. We certainly want to thank all of our sponsors for what they do to help us put these things on the air. And I know everybody involved in the volleyball program appreciate your efforts very, very much. Thank you.
Because of them, we are here with you. Folks, we are underway. Service. First serve by Samantha LeCamp. And I expect another set of fantastic volleyball from the Irish and the Iron.
Yeah, good start. Nice volley to begin with.
I tell you, the Irish and the Iron sounds like we should be opening a pub.
Yeah, that's right.
And I don't know
Iron Irish.
Yeah, exactly. And,
I'd go.
I think I'm already there.
I'd go for dinner right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, you know, the biggest difference between the two teams right now is we've had a few hitting errors. The end of the first set and just to begin this one here. And the Iron have cleaned theirs up a little bit.
Right.
So we just got to get back to being a little more consistent with that.
So we got a double hit called on that one on the set. And again, you may not be able to see it from home, but it's oftentimes for the officials, it's the change in the spin, and you can hear it too.
Yeah, they're trained to see that and listen to it.
Great swing. Sophia Skine, we absolutely needed that from her.
Yeah, it's big time.
Yeah.
Right when we needed it the most.
I know I give her trouble for tipping the ball, and she knows best when it's appropriate to swing and when it's time to tip it. But it's always good to see her just unload on that ball, and she needed that right there. So Riley Bears back to serve for the Irish, looking to tie this thing up early in the second set. Good job by Fulmer on the block. There's Skyen with a high hit. I like that, just keeping everybody on their toes.
Yeah, she made sure it stayed in, didn't go into the net.
A good job by Beck to go right after the block. Free ball is going to be sent over. Good job by the Irish to get their offense set up.
Oh, great tip.
And again.
Was that Skyen again?
Yep, she knows. She knows when it's appropriate.
She knows of which she speaks.
All right, folks, another tough serve from Riley Bear.
Oh, good swing. Just not a whole lot she could do with that ball. You know, if you have the ability to set the ball off the net and you got somebody hitting that can get just high enough, it's really hard to defend. But it's a hard skill to hit the ball from that spot as well.
A little miscommunication there from the Irish. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, we just need to regroup a little bit. And again, you know, there could be a little fatigue in here.
Absolutely.
Long weekend of games.
Oh, again.
A Monday night. Really good swing, though.
I love it. Go right back to her here.
Yep.
Again, just was out, but certainly not by far. But again, it's a 3-point lead now for the Iron, and Irish certainly need to get this back. It's a little far for Skyen, and I suspect if this one more point here, Coach Killing's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, just try to settle the troops down a little bit.
Maddie Gens did this to us last game as well. She just comes in and gets humming, gets comfortable back there, and you cannot let Gens get comfortable serving.
You get your serves in, and but you know the thing is, our back row has made some pretty nice passes on those serves. We just need to clean our hitting up a little bit.
Free ball sent over by Skyen. Iron look to get set.
Oh, that short set. That's really a good set.
I tell you, Reynolds does a wonderful job right there. Just
great timing.
And again, the set is so perfect too.
That's she mixes it up between the really high set, and that was just a nice, quick, short set.
It's about our third or fourth hitting error of this game. Ball's going long, and it's and again, there's the timeout that we thought we'd see from Coach Killian.
Yeah, from the time it was 20-20 in the first set, we've now been outscored 13-3.
Right.
And a majority of those have been our hitting errors more than anything else. And it's been, you know, I mean, not taken away from Community, because Community has not made those errors. They've just been very clean. But it's not like they've, you know, the kills and those things have hurt us. It's been a lot of our errors. And we said when it was 20-20, you know, whoever makes the fewest mistakes is going to come out. And Community has played pretty darn clean, finishing that first set and starting this one.
And again, this team has defined itself, the Irish freshman team. And again, this is my first time seeing the Iron this year. But this Irish team has defined itself on minimizing its errors. Even in games where they started off strong and some errors have kind of crept in, and they've had a lull in the middle of sets, they've righted the ship. And they certainly need to do that now. If they want to go to 3 sets, they've got to correct this now and start getting some points.
Because Community's playing pretty flawlessly right now.
They've
done very well.
humming right now, and they've got to get them out of their comfort zone. Nice swing by Fulmer in the middle.
Good play by Bear to keep that thing going. Great play. We needed that.
I tell you, great job by Jeanette, and I love watching her eyes right here. She knew exactly where she was going from the time that ball was set. Nice strong serve from Skyen. They're going to go outside to Peterson. Peterson's going to hit it.
Boy, that
we're going to get in the net.
Were we in the net? I think that ball might have landed in as well. So,
yeah, I think we might have multiple people in the net. The way that the the officials calling it, but again, it's the unforced errors right now that are getting after us. Nice pass from Kidding off a tough set, and that's not going to clear the top of the net.
Yeah, they just have forced our hits to be back a little bit, and we're not getting enough lift to get those things over the net at this point. Well, that's a good serve.
Tough serve right there. Just a very, very tough serve.
I think that was Reynolds. Reynolds has had a very nice night as well.
Just going to say, very impressed with the play of Reynolds this evening. We're going to get a substitution here for the Irish as Elizabeth Hoskins will check in. But yeah, as you said, Reynolds is a very nice player, and a little miscommunication from the Irish. They get it quickly back together. Good job by Hoskins, get under that one. Free ball sent, back row. Okay, that was absolutely a fantastic set from LeCamp. And again, another.
Because she was turned and still was able to place that set, and then Peterson got a really nice swing on it.
Really impressed with Peterson's footwork in terms of getting under the pass and ready for the hit. Well, you don't see too many missed hits from Reynolds, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you know, just I mean, that's one of their first errors that I can remember in a while.
Probably since about that 2020 tie.
Yeah, they played very, very clean volleyball.
I will say flat out, the Irish are not out of this.
Oh no. Like we said, you can't run a clock out here. You still got to get to 25.
Right. Nice serve from Coggle. Very impressed with how she's doing things tonight. And
there we go.
We need her to keep doing it. It all, every comeback starts with one.
That's right. You just have to get one at a time. And if you give up the serve, then you just have to get it back on the next one and keep chipping away.
Good job by Hodgkins. Free ball is going to be sent over by Maloney. Love where she put it. There you go, back row. I tell you, Michaels really knows how to hit that ball well. Oh, just a little much on it from Jeanette.
Went up and took a swing, just didn't snap it down.
And we're going to see number 8, Megan Branch. I feel like Megan Branch is serving every other time right now. And I don't agree with it.
It's too much for us and probably not enough for community.
Yeah. How many branches are there right now? I feel like they've cloned her.
I know it. No, she has been really good.
Yeah, tough player this evening for the Iron. Oh, good job by Bear, just to mix things up a little bit. And I tell you, Samira Brown placing this ball very well this evening. And
yeah, her eyes are kind of one direction, and then she all of a sudden switches and goes to her left.
So I have a substitution here. It's number 15. Kellen Kramer will check in. I think this is the first action we've seen from Kramer tonight. Kramer at 5'10", listed as a right side hitter.
You know, I was just kind of looking, when you mentioned the 5'10", she's the only one, that's taller than 5'7". They play taller than what they are. They're good timing, good athletes, and I kept looking and saying this kid's got to be 5'9" or 5'10", and I'm looking at 5'7".
Right. Absolutely. Coach Olofsson has done a fine job with this team. And nice swing from Jeanette.
Oh, very nice.
Absolutely needed that. Again, we've talked about keep going back, and I'm really happy they did right there.
And just got to get a little confidence back in our swings. We had some hitting errors, and so then we kind of lose that confidence a little bit. We don't want to do that.
Right. So number 2, Claire Seneca will check in for the Irish. Heads back to serve. Trying to get her team a little bit of run here. A little miscommunication for the Iron on both passes. Tell you, we haven't seen that, but now the Irish need to capitalize. We absolutely have not seen that much at all this game, but.
And that's what we need.
Right.
Keep getting serves in, keep putting pressure on. And Kramer's a lefty. That's always that different look. We've talked about that many times. You go up to block, think you're going to block on their right hand, and it's a left-handed swing, and that's I think that's a definite advantage.
Number 14, Emily Huddleston is checked in. 5'6" outside hitter.
Another short set. That is long.
Yep. Tell you, Shamira Brown's had some success swinging today on those quick hits, quick middle hitter hits. And so sometimes you just put a little too much on it because you're excited to get after it.
But again, she's not holding back. She's getting her swings in, and I like seeing that on both sides. Don't lose that confidence in your swing.
Number 13, Rebecca Trimpe is in for the iron. She's going to take a swing right away. Takes a nice crack at it. Good tip ball that Michaels gets under. The iron tip it back, and again, it is just, you can see the Irish struggling to find their spot on the defense.
Yeah,
right now.
just a little, just almost like a step off or something. It's just not quite there, and I think if you get a couple points, you start feeling better about yourselves, then it starts happening. But Community just doesn't allow that to happen because they're just playing so well. So even that's that great recovery on a ball they almost didn't get to. That's sometimes that's a break you need right there.
Just get the ball back and go to work. Number 16 prior to that last swing, Isabella Schmillen is checked in for the Irish, and now number 7, Emma Stecker is checked in, and I'm just going to keep rattling off marksman.
There you go.
Nice serve from Emma. I tell you, we haven't seen much of Emily Huddleston yet this evening, and I'm okay with it after seeing her take a swing like that.
Yeah, that was a nice swing.
Nice swing.
And she's smiling.
Yeah.
And again, that's have fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a game, have fun.
Number 4, Madeline Perry will check in for the iron. She heads right back to serve.
Yeah, we're seeing some new faces for the iron, and new faces, different numbers, kind of the same result. Oh, that almost went in the basket.
Yeah, I tell you, that's not going to quite get over. I've yet to see one go in a hoop, and I certainly would rather it happen on the iron side, but I just want to see it happen.
And then if you play it out of that, if it comes out of that,
even better. Nice strong serve for Riley Bear. I tell you, even for these young ladies, haven't seen as much court time as some of their teammates. They're coming in and hitting the ball very, very well.
Yeah, you can tell they know how to play. If you're, when you got a school of probably 2,000 students, whatever they may be, which means you're probably going to have between 500 and 600 freshmen, and you're one of how many freshmen on the ball. You're pretty good. Yeah. You've got to be good to be there.
Number 6, Ella Michalak is checked in. And then number 2, Maddie Gench. Really, she has to serve again? I'm going to have to give Coach Olafson the stink eye over here.
She just continues to stay consistent with her serves.
We're going to get a double hit here. And again, you could just see it the way it comes off her hand here.
Yeah, went left, right.
Yep.
And it's great to see it with the, I see it on the replay, and I can agree with it, but
sometimes it's hard to see in real time, though.
The officials do a nice job.
Again, we talk about getting, trying to get behind the ball here, because sometimes swinging your arms like that, you'll get a tough result. And well, let's see if the Irish can make a move here. That's going to be long. We're going to get a lift ball here. I thought something was going to have to be called.
Yeah,
there.
it just looked weird.
Yeah.
I thought Madeline Perry did a pretty good job of just getting a hand on it and trying to
get there,
and then get it out of the way quick to make sure. I don't want to get caught here.
And again, even a closed fist would have been okay, but boy, to have the reflexes to do that is tough.
Tough break.
Yeah. I like what she was trying to do, but we're going to see number 9, Madison Reynolds, head back to serve. Great pass by Skyme.
It's a good set.
Oh, good tip ball there.
Well there.
Haley
I like
back,
Skyme's,
yeah.
just her whole mindset is she makes you know, a hitting error, whatever, a serving error is what it was. Doesn't bother her. She comes back and makes the next play.
Makes a great pass, and here comes number 14, Celeste Cogdell. I tell you, gets the ace right away.
There we go.
She may, you know, we may have to dub her the freshman version of our serving ninja.
Becca Dawson,
yeah,
the ninja.
She may be our serving ninja. And again, both those young ladies do so much more than just serve. But I tell you, they come in and really do an excellent job of getting. It's
kind of like automatic. Oh, we got a hand on that one.
Did she touch it? Oh, they're calling she did.
Yeah, she did. I thought she did. Let's see here, maybe.
Boy, that's a.
It's just hard to see. But
hard to tell from the spin.
She's not questioning it, so it makes me think she did.
Yeah, she's smiling as she comes off. The fact that she doesn't need traction after bending backwards like that, that was.
Oh yeah.
So we see number 8, Megan Branch. I'm kidding you, it's Megan Branch again.
It just continues to come back. I think she's like every other time she's serving.
I'm looking at this roster. She's only listed once.
Yeah, she's had a nice night.
And she really has.
She's been really good in front of us. Outside hitter on the right.
Nice effort there.
And she goes cross court a lot, but that's a good swing.
Oh, great job by Skyme. Oh, and just a rare miss hit from Brown, but
Brown again timed it the way she did earlier, just didn't quite get it as cleanly this time. But
number 12, Gracie Anderson checks in along with teammate Claire Seneca. Seneca will head back to serve. Now Seneca was part of a big comeback, about a week ago, maybe 10 days ago.
Yeah.
Came in late in the second set, very similar to this, led her team to a second set victory, forcing a third set. Let's see if they can do that again.
Yeah, she was kind of that magic bullet that night.
Couple of substitutions here for the Iron. Number 14, Emily Huddleston, and number 13, Rebecca Trimpe. Trimpe heads back to serve.
Coach Olson's doing a good job getting everybody in, it looks like. I'm sure Coach Killian, I can't see our bench.
I'm pretty sure I've seen every face.
Looks like about everybody's been in.
Nice serve from Trimpe. Irish able to control. 3 ball sent over by Anderson. Good placement. They go outside. Ball is going to get tipped. Not going to clear the top of the net.
We continue to play hard and compete. Forget the scoreboard, just play a point at a time and see what happens.
Yeah, at this age, it's wins and lessons, and if you can learn something from every game. Again, swing just a little bit late. Looked like a nice set. Maybe, no, I think that's a pretty good set. I think she was just a touch late on it, but again, I'd go right back to Huddleston. I think she's got a nice swing. So Gracie Anderson. I've been very impressed with Anderson serving today.
Yeah, Brown made a pretty good recovery from the last time. Yeah, you know what? Anderson has done it. Everybody that's come in has served the ball well, which is nice to see. And you know, some of these kids that maybe don't necessarily get to play a lot, you know, when you come in, you know, this is kind of like you're trying out here.
And an ace from Lauren Michaels to finish out this game for the Iron. 25-18, and they will win it in 2 sets, 25-21, 25-18. And again, certainly can't take anything away from either team. But the after a slow start for the Iron, they really just kind of got their motor running well and closed things out.
They really did. They cleaned it up when, you know, like we said, when it got to 2020, we said, you know, whoever makes the fewest amount of mistakes and Community really cleaned things up from that point. Not only did they go on to win that first one, 25-21, they got off to about I think it was like a 15-5 lead, you know, in this one, and that's just playing good, clean volleyball.
Right, absolutely. So, folks, once again, to get things kicked off tonight in the kitchen, The Normal Community Iron win the freshman match in 2 sets, 25-21, 25-18. We will welcome the JV teams here in about 20 minutes. Don't go far. It's been a pleasure to be with you once again. Mike Plunkett, along with me, Jim Lynch. We'll see you very shortly.
You're welcome. Hi, how you doing? I'm Mark. I'm Mark. Hi, I'm Mark. Oh, you want this? Hey, good luck.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Peoria Notre Dame High School for the second of our 3 contests as we welcome the Normal Community Iron JV volleyball team. They will be competing against, obviously, the Notre Dame Irish volleyball team, our JV squad. The opening contest, our freshman game, went to the Iron in 2 sets, 25-21, 25-18, and again after this one we will have the varsity contest, but first we'll welcome Mark Geyer's JV team. As we get things started here, as the officials do their final check, I will welcome my partner in crime here, Coach Mike Plunkett. Coach, a nice first set. It really was kind of the Iron who took control midway through that first set, but again, let's see what the JV can do.
Yeah, it was an interesting, entertaining freshman match. It really was, but Normal Community just limited their mistakes and really got on a roll from the time the first set was 20-20 till it finished. And I kind of look for the same here. I look for, a good, clean volleyball without a ton of mistakes here. You kind of look here and going in, Community's got some size. Right. We're going to have to be able to counter that and make some adjustments that way. But we'll see what happens. It's interesting, and it's obviously, Community is always a worthy opponent, and we always seem to have good battles with them in any sport that we play. So, again, looking forward to this match. And again, the varsity later on tonight.
So once again, Coach Mark Geyer has his team on the floor, and we see Coach Mingus with her team ready to roll. Irish will have first serve, and the official has given Addison Bellamy notice, and we're underway. Big first swing for the Iron, and folks, we're underway.
Underway big time.
Big first swing.
Tough first swing there for the Iron to get on the board. And number 4, Peyton Gray will check in to get things going for the Iron with a 1-0 lead. That serve will fall about 6 inches short of the top of the net. Didn't we just have a Michaels as libero in the first game, and now here we are?
Well, as we learned in between,
we
have a Lauren Michaels, who's a freshman. We have a Maggie Michaels, who's a freshman. There's also another sister in the Michaels who's a freshman.
Who plays
and
tennis,
a brother,
right?
she plays tennis, and a brother in the family.
Who's a baseball player.
Yeah, so there are quadruplets. And from what we've seen here, it looks pretty athletic. And I just can't imagine the thought. Well, first of all, I can't imagine coming home from the hospital with 4 car seats.
Seriously.
That's where it starts.
Right now,
but now you're starting 4 freshmen in high school, and all the things that are going to happen here. But
absolutely.
But good for them. They look like really good athletes.
All the things that are going to happen here.
That serves a little long there for number 16, Autumn.
But good for them.
Felt. We'll see substitution for the Irish as number 16, Maeve Lynch, will check in. Serve is up for Avery Jingland. They're going to go right to the middle. Ball is tipped for number 12, Montague. And the swing is going to be short of the top of the net for Gibson.
Number 12, Montague.
Substitution for Notre Dame as Karina Casino will check in for Jingland.
It's going to be a little daunting. You look at Maddie Gibson, and I think she does a great job. She's so athletic, does so well. But, she's giving up probably 4 or 5 inches to people across the net from her right now, so she's going to have to adjust things. She got a little frustrated, that swing in the net. She's just going to have to adjust, and she'll be fine. She's supposed to get there.
And how about this? Number 11, Janelle Gehrig, just has that serve fall. So fantastic.
Another one, look at that.
And just a carbon copy of the first one. The Iron have taken a 5-2 lead here quick.
So
in this
fantastic.
first set.
Look at that.
Now,
Just a carbon
back
copy.
line has taken about 3 steps forward, and I bet she's just going to bury this one deep. Yep. Oh, nope. She goes short again.
Trying to go short.
Too short. And the Irish have closed the gap 5-3 as Maddie Gibson will go back to serve. Nice serve for Gibson. Ball gets tipped, going to go off the block and out of bounds. Just off the outstretched arms here.
Maya Bloomshine with a nice tip, and she's back to serve. We were where we were supposed to be. It just
Absolutely.
got a hand of the ball, but it went out of bounds on us. Boy, that's
Tough
a tough
serve.
serve.
Moonshine
My
just
goodness.
hammers that ball. A lot of depth on this Iron team.
If you could get that serve, that exact serve in every time, I'm not sure anybody can return that one.
It's going to be tough.
There it is again.
Yep.
That's
Just
the only thing.
gonna
It's
give
a
a
little
fun-
bit long. Yeah, I might be like that batter that's facing, but somebody's got a 100-mile-an-hour fastball and say, can you throw 3 strikes
Yeah.
before you throw 4 balls? Because I'm not swinging.
Yeah, just. Now we're going to have. It looks like the Iron's moving early. So
Little confusion on the.
Iron moved early before the serve. So it looks like they've cleaned that up. Wolbeck will serve, down 2. Nice short serve. Nice pump set right in front of us. Go cross court. It's going to sail, I believe, out of bounds. And give.
Maribel McClellan, I'm hearing Coach, just what I was thinking. He's telling her, snap that thing through, follow through. I like when they're in front of us and they're up front on the right. They are always looking to go cross court. That's it. You do that effectively, that's a pretty good weapon.
Iron's going to be in the net. I believe that's going to be on. I think number 9 might have gotten called in that. McClellan, it's going to be tough for our angle. Oh no, our camera should. I think it was on 9. Doesn't really matter. But the Irish are able to tighten it up here, or actually tie it up. Wolbeck serve is up. It's going to be close in that. Oh, good work by Bellamy to take it right in the net. Good hustle by Wolbeck there. Nice tip ball by Gardner. Iron come back the other way. Tip ball from number
good
19,
effort.
Kilpatrick, I think it was. That's not going to get over the top of the net.
Well, I'm not sure who that was that lay down on the floor. Was that Wolbeck?
Wolbeck every
that
time.
That was a really good effort.
Just love Wolbeck's ability to lay out there. Just pure hustle and sacrifice of body.
And then they just bounce right back up and start playing again.
Michaels with a strong serve. It's going to be tight to the net.
Nice
oh, great
play.
hustle. Oh, how's that not a lift? Oh, good job by Gardner to find a little hole, but the Iron's quick moving. Oh, great
Good
job
block.
on the block
Oh.
and out of bounds.
Good job.
You can see it.
Good job on the block. Just couldn't keep it
Yeah,
in.
you could see on Lynch's face, you could see how she wanted to turn her hands, but it was good effort. Good job by Gardner. Oh, you know what? I don't know if it just surprised the Iron enough, but got it over.
Somebody needs to call it and get it. And if somebody called and they didn't get it, or nobody called it, I'm not sure what happened.
So we got a couple of substitution with Jinglin checking in and for the front row, and Jeanette will come in to serve. And I love Jeanette in serving, so I think that's a good move.
Yeah, she's earned the right to do that at the JV level.
Oh, good job by Wolbeck again. Going to be, that's a tough one. Good job by the Iron to play it. Good tip ball. Oh, just.
They got a little
nice,
lucky
nice
there.
assist from the net there. And Fulton will check in to serve here for the Iron. But again, what an assist there from the net. And folks, we've got a game here. Again, minimize the mistakes, maximize the opportunities, and that's going to. Again, that's about the 4th serve, maybe even the 5th serve in an 11 to 8 point game here for the Iron that has fallen short and given them a point.
Yeah, we're pretty vulnerable to that. In the middle, that little short serve that we've got to just make that adjustment depending on who's serving.
That's a tough block.
That's a good block. That's a good block.
You know, up there you got number 16, and that's Autumn Weefelt, 5'11" middle blocker, sophomore member of this team, just is a presence at the net. And Fulton back to serve once again. That's going to go long there for Wolbeck. Doesn't happen too often. I love the power behind that hit. But again, Coach Mingus is going to want to talk things over as the Iron have taken the largest lead they've had in this game, 13-8.
Yeah, I think we're feeling a little bit like we have to be perfect
Right.
in this, and I think we just have to loosen up and play. Don't worry about making a mistake. Don't worry about trying to just play something someplace. Just play.
Right.
You know, this is a good team we're playing against, and they've got some size. But I think if we do what we do and we do it well, I think we're going to be okay. But we just have to loosen up a little bit. You can just see that in some of the replays, just little slow on some decision making. We're just a little timid on some things, and I think we just need to clean that up and relax and trust our abilities. And I think we're good enough. We can play with them. We just have to relax and get it done.
Right. So let's see if the Coach Mingus timeout will freeze Fulton here. Give the Irish an opportunity to get the point and the ball back. Boy, when it works, it makes you look like a genius, and if it doesn't, you know what? You still have had an opportunity to talk to your team. Good read by the Irish.
There we go.
Watch it. But I tell you, keep an eye on Maya Blumenshine. She is a heady player, smart on the court, and you can see Coach Geyer telling her to snap through that ball, follow through that ball all the way through. And I sure hope she doesn't listen to him, but I suspect she will.
Yeah, I think she's going to have that figured out. All I know is if I'm community, I keep going to her.
Yeah. Nice swing by Gardner on the far side.
That's a good hit.
Right in front of us here. They're going to have to play it off the wall. Good job.
Great job
by
of doing
Jeanette.
that.
Yeah. Jeanette stayed with it.
Boy, they take some swings. My goodness.
Tell you, that quick ball there was fantastic.
That was what
play.
Wheatfeld again, I believe, and that was
Wheatfeld left nothing.
But an earlier one, and I think that might have been, trying to get the look, it was that Gehrig who made it, maybe it was on this side, that really took a good swing as well.
Nice pass from Gibson. They're going to go right back to her. She earned a chance to swing at that. That's going to be tough to handle. Oh, and a free ball is going to make it. Gosh, that was a great play by the Iron.
But we just need to keep putting the pressure on them.
They're going to go outside, off the top of the net.
Good play by Jinglin.
Good tip ball.
Nice. Just went into the net, though.
It was a race to see who's the call going to be on first, and it got called on Gehrig first. Both teams
both
got
were
plenty
in it,
into the net. Yeah,
sometimes we're being first is not a good thing.
Again, we got to maximize opportunities here, and if the other team makes a mistake, we really have to make them pay.
Time to get it back now.
Yeah. I do not want the ball in Wheatfeld's hands. Free ball's going to be sent over. It's going to be tight to the net there. That's just a tough situation.
Yeah, Montague got the ball in a good spot, and we weren't
right
in a position to be able to block or do anything with it. Not much you can do. Sometimes the opponent just makes a better play than what you can make at that time.
Yeah. So here we'll see number 16, Autumn Wheatfeld, continuing her run behind the service line. Ooh. I tell you, Gardner was in the right place.
Yeah.
Set up right. It just a little high on the pad.
Ball's just kind of eating her up right now.
Kind of eating her up right there.
Yep. Those are good serves. And then she goes completely the other side, different.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was by design or not, but it worked.
Good job by Jinglin to get there. Oh, I tell you, when you're met by Mackenzie Montague at 5'9", and then you also have Maya Blumenshine 5'7", that's a tough block.
Yeah, and they're good players.
We're going to get another timeout called by the Irish. That'll be the second of two, and folks will be back in 60 seconds. Folks, we are back following the Irish timeout. Iron have extended their lead 19-10. Behind the hard-hitting middle blocker, Autumn Wheatfeld. And her serve is up once again. Good job by Jeanette to get under it. That's a great pass by Bellamy. A little far, but boy, to get it into the play, get it into placement for a swing.
Right.
Good swing by Wolbeck, I tell you.
Like you said, you like to come out of a timeout and get a point and change the tide a little bit, and we did. We just got to try to run some together here, and this is not an easy team to do that against because they've got a lot of weapons.
Right. So Jingling serve is up. Iron are going to go outside. Ooh. A little miscommunication from the Irish, but thankfully nobody hit and ball gets over. They go outside to Wolbeck. Wolbeck just gets it over softly. They're going to go outside. Ball's just tipped over. Good job by the Irish. Get it up and over.
Yeah, just keep getting it over. What they call here, a lift?
I don't know how they can call it a lift. It would have been tipped if anything.
I think that was a premature whistle, maybe, and then a call came afterwards because I thought maybe Lynch might have tipped it with their hand, but I don't think she did anything other than graze it with their hand.
Yeah. That's a tough call.
It is. And sometimes things just look different than.
Yeah, and I'm trying to take the relationship out of the analyzation here. Good tip by Lynch, but the Iron are there again. Wolbeck with a nice pass. They're going to go outside back to Wolbeck.
Good swing. Good swing.
Free ball's going to be sent over, maybe. Lynch with a good pass. They're going to go outside to Wolbeck. Good swing, going to drop in. Oh, yeah. Well, that, she has a better view than we do.
Had the, yeah.
We'll see if we get this on camera.
What kind of look I can get here?
Oh, that was in. That was absolutely in.
It sure looked like it from our view in the camera.
That's a tough call. That's a couple now that I think could have gone the other way, but again, she gets paid to be up there and we get paid to be over here. Oh, tough one off the ceiling.
You get paid?
No.
When did that start?
I just like to spread rumors like that, so maybe somebody else will hire us.
I pay them to let me come here and talk.
Yes, if I'd, they pay me to sit with you for a couple hours at the, no, I'm kidding, not at all.
It's not worth it to sit with me. You're not getting paid enough. All right, let's keep battling here. It's a tough score to overcome, but you know what? You just want to keep playing hard, see what happens.
Even if you lose the first set, you want to have some semblance of momentum going into the second. And right now, the Irish aren't playing poorly, but they've just got to get a string of these good these good points. Iron to get called into the net.
Yeah,
number
take
20.
advantage.
Yep. Or number 12. Number 12 gets called. I got to remember that the fist means one in volleyball.
Is that what it is?
It is. I don't know why they can't put a one up, but you know what? That's.
I never know when they do. I don't question whether somebody's in the net. I just never know what the number is because I can't.
By Wolbeck and a great pass there from number 15, Blumenschein.
Well, if Blumenschein makes that play, she's on my all-time list because she's gotten to about everything, but she wasn't going to get to that one.
The Irish dropped last night's game to Peoria Christian in 2 sets, and again, it was a lot of unforced errors throughout the night. And again, you occasionally still see it pop up. And if they can right that ship, they're going to be a dangerous team.
Yeah, that's a pretty good serve right there.
And we saw that the first time she served. Again, I think she either served it. Yeah, I think she served her third one long. So we'll see if.
Yeah, if she gets them in, it's harder. It's hard to return.
So again, folks, the one error here is going to end this first set. So let's see if the Irish can't rattle off a few points here just to close this gap.
Ball's on the other side of the antenna.
Iron have been called in the net more than I've expected them to
Yeah.
be, but it shows her aggression at the net, and I do like that aggressive play at the net.
And I think when you have a lead, you probably can be a little more aggressive, right? That's a good swing to get that net was their friend.
Absolutely. So this first set of the junior varsity match is going to go to the Iron, 25-15, on some strong hitting from these sophomore members of the team. As you go down this line, you realize players like Blumenshine, Weefeld, serving tonight, just absolutely a force to be reckoned. And then strong serving from Fulton. Again, Weefeld, we saw some nice serving from, I think it was, I mentioned Weefeld as well, but
Montague.
Michaels and Montague as well.
Montague had some good serves.
But again, the Irish didn't go completely quietly. We
No.
saw Wolbeck with a strong game and some nice work at the net from several of the members of the team. So again, I'm interested to see how the Irish respond here.
Yeah, community was just, they were better than us that first set. Now we just have to bounce back and clean some things up. And that's the beauty of this is you still gotta win two, and nobody's gonna hold the ball, run the clock down. So you play it, and we just need to clean some things up. I think we just need to get a little confidence back. You said it's been a little bit of a struggle for the
Tough
JV, and just get
absolutely. And let's see what the second set brings, folks. We'll be back with you in 2 minutes. Welcome back, folks, for the second set of this JV contest. First set went to the Iron, 25-15. And we are excited for our varsity contest here. But we hope we have two more sets of a JV contest.
Yeah, the JV's just got to bounce back here.
Right.
Let's see what they can do here. They're up against a good opponent.
Nice hustle there from Michaels. Fulton with a good bump set. That's a big cross-court swing there right in front of us. I believe that was number 11, Gehrig.
Yeah, Gehrig has had some good swings.
You know, and I didn't mention Gehrig in that first set. She had a very nice first set. So to Mr. and Mrs. Gehrig, or any of the Gehrig family members who are listening, my apologies, but especially to Janelle, who had a nice first set. Here comes Addison Bellamy with a 1-0 lead, seeing if she can extend it for her Irish teammates. Nice work by Jingling at the net. Let's see what the Irish can do here. Nice swing down the line.
Nice hit down the line.
In.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. Is that Maddie Gibson on the far side there? No, that's Gardner.
That was Martha.
Again, I have the official standing right in front of me, so I had to resort to our great monitor. Folks, we are absolutely spoiled. A phenomenal cameraman and Brian Simmons and a monitor sit in front of us and gave us a beautiful view of Martha Gardner bearing that ball down the line. Good job, Martha. Oh, what a bump set by Fulton there. But Millie Jeanette, once again, playing great defense. That one's going to sail a little long.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned
Gibson.
Fulton's name, and, you know, we haven't really mentioned her. Like, she just quietly does
Quietly
really well.
What a great set. And this is a team full of girls that can well, 2 or 3 young ladies that can play setter.
And then you got this little 5'2"
Yeah.
sophomore down here, and just
Good job of Jingling going off the block there and out of bounds. But sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, but-
Just a great play by Jingling.
yeah. But you know, she's it's kind of like, you know, people notice the home run hitters. They don't notice
Yeah.
the guys that get on base in front
Guys
of them.
just-
Well,
yeah.
well, somebody's got to set the table
Somebody's
for
gotta
them. That's
slap
what
those
she's doing.
singles, yeah.
That's right.
Nice serve from Gardner. Iron get their offense set. Tell ya. I believe that was Gary again.
Garrick
with
does
another-
not
yeah.
get cheated on her
No.
swings. Either does this girl. That Blumenshine's good.
Tell you, she does a wonderful job right down that middle there. She got a substitution as they welcome number 12, Mackenzie Montague, back in the lineup. But Wheatfeldt's back to serve. Wolbeck's under it. Good job by Jingling to hang in the air and just kind of place that ball where she wants it. Good hustle by Gardner to get on the ground. Wolbeck takes her time, places
Good
it. They're not
swing.
going to get to it. That's a good kill for Sophia Wolbeck. Irish look a little bit different as
Yeah,
they
got
come
a
out for this
little
one.
spark,
Yeah.
little something going here.
And Lynch will check in for the Irish. On the other side of the court, we see number 8, Maggie Michaels.
We just have to be able to, you know, you got to deal with a little adversity. And sometimes when things start going wrong is when that really tests you. Right now, things are going well for us, and we get that spark. Don't lose that spark if you lose a point or two
That's
here.
the thing. Just keep your foot on the gas.
That's right.
Don't let up. Don't get,
Don't beat
creative.
yourself up when something bad happens, because bad things are going to happen over the course of a night.
Right. And just play fundamental volleyball.
That's right.
Again, Fulton with another great bump set there, but the Irish respond.
There
Great
we
job
go.
by Gibson, just going after the block. Just goes right after the block. I absolutely love it. Yeah, almost to the point that knowing how Maddie plays, knowing she's talented, place that off the block and out of bounds. I'm going to say she did it just because I think she's that good.
She knew what she was doing. That's a good hit.
Just a quick one ball there. Again, number 12, Mackenzie Montague. Our block was a little bit late there. But again, that's what that play is designed to do.
Yeah, they really communicate well. I'm not sure if that's designed going in, if they know, when the pass is coming, when they're going to do that, but they've done a really nice job, that quick short set.
Yeah. And they practice that a lot, and they set it a lot. Free ball is going to be sent out. What a nice free ball from Wolbeck. It's going to be tight to the net. Irish respond well. They go back over to Wolbeck. She goes up to swing.
Nice swing.
Good job. Michaels is there. They're going to go outside of Blumenshine. It's tipped. Well done by
Boy,
Blumenshine.
for her to make that adjustment in the air was pretty impressive.
Free ball clears the antenna. It's going to sail long.
It goes
and out of
long.
bounds.
Really good effort, though, by Wolbeck.
So we see number 11, Janelle Gehrig, back to serve. It's going to be tight. Just a tough ball. Nice swing there from number 12, Mackenzie Montague, once again. I believe that was Montague.
And all Facino can really do there is what she did.
Yeah.
You put the hand up and hope it goes someplace in play.
Yeah, they're tipping around the block here, and it's just making it tough for our team to respond. And just like that, we got a tie game.
And this is where that little adversity we talked about.
Right.
Now we have to bounce back, stay together.
Well, good job by Addison Bellamy to read the short serve. That's going to go off the block, but the iron going to be called into the net, and that's going to be on number 12. You see how I read that one that time?
Yeah.
I got that one.
You got it.
Not that I want to rat out Mackenzie for being in the net. I was just so excited that I was able to read volleyball numbers. Good job by the Irish to be in the right place. Just got off the dig a little funky there. Maddie Gibson came across to try to help out there, and Martha Gardner was in good position. Just a little miscommunication, and Iron tie it back up as Blumenshine's back to serve. Boy, that is just a nasty serve.
So when she gets in, everyone she's gotten in have
Yeah.
been aces. And she just had, you know, she hit one long and one short. But the ones she's gotten in are aces.
Good job by Gardner to get
That's
into
a
that
good
one.
pass.
That's tough, and it's going to land
Ooh,
in.
that was close.
I'm going to have to take a look at that one again.
Yeah, that one might have been just a hair out.
No,
No,
again.
that did look good.
I'm trying to show a poker face here at the table, folks, but we've missed a couple tonight. And then we're going to get a rotation error here on the part of the Irish. Again, we have to remember officials are human.
Let me see that one again.
Yeah,
Yeah, that looked
is-
in.
So our down officials discussing things over with Coach Mingus as the Iron have extended their lead 10-7. And again, I noticed that our fans have been very quiet on the replays, only to find out that our TV is not on tonight.
Yeah, maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, sometimes,
We'll let them scream at the
Yeah.
varsity.
they can,
Yeah.
well, by then the officials will have switched and maybe things will look different at that point. And you know what? It's a game.
Yep.
It's a game. We're not saving lives. Good tip ball by Addison Bellamy. Oh, Blumenschein with some good hustle. That's going to go off the ceiling. Oh, wow.
Good
Maddie
play
Gibson
by
with great
Gibson.
hustle.
Tough break. That's
yeah.
just a tough break because that's a good play by
gotta-
Gibson.
Just tough to do here. Lynch did everything she could to try to get to it. And again, it's just ceiling makes it difficult sometimes, and we'll see. Maggie Michaels back to serve. Ball is tipped. Michaels is under it. We're going to go outside. Addison Bellamy takes a good swing at it. Gosh, Michaels is there again very quickly. And I'm not sure how that got through the block, but what's the call
and,
here?
and we were in the net as well, so we tried everything on that one. But again, like you said, Michael's
16.
just made some really nice plays.
16's in the net. And we'll see Maggie Michaels back to serve once again as they extend their lead to 4.
Good
All
swing.
right, what a swing. Maddie Gibson just finds the spot and buries it. And Millie Jeanette will check in and go to serve along with Avery Jinglin, who will head to the front row. Again, just
You know, you're expecting that big swing,
but you have to be prepared.
and
you
then
know?
and then you just can't make that adjustment
Right.
when it comes short, and that's hard to do.
You have to be prepared. That's gonna. We've seen them. You know, the first game, first set, they really hammered that ball. This one, they're tipping a lot more.
Well, she
Well, you
wanted
know-
to hammer that one.
You don't see Janelle miss too often. I only laugh because of her reaction of just pure frustration. Like, can I just try it one more time?
Yeah, she just didn't time that
Yeah.
just exactly right. And I'm
Just
sure her
be-
eyes really got wide saying, I
Before
got a
she
chance.
landed, you could just see the frustration. So here comes number 19, Claire Kirkpatrick, back to serve. That'll be an ace for
It's a good serve.
Kirkpatrick, sophomore outside hitter.
That's about as well placed as you can
I tell you,
get.
Coach Geyer got up right away to congratulate her on that. I think he was very happy with the placement and happy with that one again. Irish able to get under it.
Nice swing. Was that Gibson again
There's
on the
Gibson
swing?
again, yep. Just able to catch the top part of the net, just slowed it down. And we'll see Martha Gardner back to serve for the Irish. It's just a tough ball. Just a
That
tough
is.
ball.
Perfectly set, perfectly
Yeah.
placed.
Fulton does a great job of just pushing it out in front of Wheatfeld here. And when it's pushed out in front of that, your block rarely has a chance to catch up to it.
No. And it was so quick.
Right. It's a good tip ball by Wolbeck. Get out of the way of the block. This is gonna be tough. It's gonna hit the antenna and go out of bounds. Gonna get a substitution here for the Irish. It's number 16, Maeve Lynch will check back in. Avery Jam back to serve. Irish are hanging around here. They get a good run.
We're giving ourselves a chance here.
Absolutely.
I didn't feel like we really gave ourselves much of a chance in that first set.
Good block by the Irish.
There we go.
That's gonna be a miss hit. Just off the hand, a little bit funny there for Gehrig. Yeah, that was a great block there from the Irish. Close the gap to 3, and we'll see if Jingling can continue a run here. Good serve. Go right down the middle. Gonna come right down the middle. They're gonna go outside.
Well, that's tough.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that was a great set. Just a little bit off the net. You can see where Bloom's—that's a hard ball to get a block on. And I think the ball hit the net just enough to.
And again, when it's in the net like that,
disrupts your timing entirely, doesn't it?
Absolutely. We're gonna have a substitution over here with number 9, Maribel McClellan checking in. Janelle Gehrig back to serve, just off the net there. Oh, and again, just a big swing there from Montague. Lynch was there to block, but just couldn't get there in time. Really just set up Montague to.
Yeah, that's a hard ball to defend.
So we're gonna have a little collision there on the floor.
Hope everybody's okay. Looks like Martha might be.
We're gonna have a
little injury timeout here. Or?
I think Coach Mink has
called
a timeout. But again. I think since the coach entered the floor anyway, a timeout is forced, but I know those are the rules of basketball, so I'm just applying basketball rules of volleyball, which I know I'm not allowed to, but let's just go with it.
Let's do it.
So, folks, we'll take an opportunity here in the second set, just in case we don't get to a third set, to thank our volleyball supporters. The Facino family, the Gibson family, Dries and Flaherty families, Jeanette and family, the Lynch family, Corey family, Jim and Pat McClellan. I want to thank them for helping us bring this live stream to you wherever you are this evening. It is because of these wonderful and generous volleyball supporters. Thank you, one and all, for your donations to Notre Dame and the Notre Dame volleyball program.
And it's nice to see Martha Gardner is sticking around. Whatever little thing happened to her, she's shut that off.
Lady.
Oh yeah, she wants to play.
Nice tip ball from Wolbeck. Great job of staying out of the net.
I thought with all that mess in the net, somebody was going to hit it, and neither team did. Good play again. That was, I think, all Wolbeck on that one. She did a very nice job.
I'll tell you, Maribel McClellan came over to the table. I thought she wanted to be interviewed.
She was going to grab some popcorn.
Put her on the microphone. We have water, popcorn. She could make a phone call if she needed to. But
I've got a whole concession stand right here.
Here comes Wolbeck with a nice swing. That's going to be tough.
Good swing.
Nice swing. Oh,
there we go.
Going to be called in that, number 12. Again, it's...
I heard him telling earlier she's turning, and when she turns, her shoulder goes into the net.
Oh, just a miss.
Now she's thinking about it that time. She's got to get it out of her head.
Sometimes it's tough to adjust like that during the course of the game, but the Irish have closed the gap to 3 here. A nice run of serving from Maddie Gibson. Let's see if they can continue this run. Free ball's going to have to get sent over. Nice hit by Lynch. Iron are able to control. Bump set from Michaels. Back row hits. Going
There
to
we
be
go.
off the mark there from number 4, Peyton Gray.
And
Coach
forcing
Geyer,
the Iron to call
It's
timeout,
like-
which is a good thing.
we haven't seen many from the Iron tonight, but you can see the frustration on Coach Geyer. And he's been pretty even keel all night, but I think he just kind of wants to settle them down a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a great disposition on the bench. I've been just kind of noticing that. He sits there,
Absolutely.
lets them play, he coaches them, talks to them.
I tell you, we had a wonderful conversation before the game just talking about their season. They've had a lot of success, but they've also been hampered by injuries this season. And again, I just appreciate the couple minutes he took to chat before the game, and that's one of the luxuries of this job, so to speak, is the opportunity, the exposure we get to coaches and some of the athletes, and how kind every single one of them is. I don't think in the few years we've done this, we've ever said, you know, that one player is kind of frustrating or was very unkind or anything. Everyone is just as kind as the next, and I really like that.
And you appreciate the job they do. You know, the
Right.
players work hard, the coaches work hard, the officials work hard, and you get to see that up close. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. You know, the officials, coaches, all make
Right.
mistakes, but nobody is doing it with any malice or any
Absolutely.
intent. They're trying to do the best they possibly can, and I certainly always appreciate that.
So right now the Irish are on a heck of a run behind the good swinging of Sophia Walbeck. Here comes Blumenshine. She's not going to. Well, that got.
I thought that, yeah, I
Yep.
thought that hit the net. I
Did
didn't
not
think
hit the
that
net.
hit anybody.
Block was there just in case, and with that, I believe the Irish have tied this game up.
Great effort by the Irish right now.
I tell you, absolutely consistent, solid serving from Gibson, but Sophia Wolbeck has done a great job hitting this ball. It's a high set there. That's a tough one.
Big
there.
time play.
Yeah.
We get a good swing on it, and just the size advantage is the difference here.
Boy, you know, it's with a 1-point lead, trying to force a third set. You don't want to see Blumenshine serving
No.
against you.
Said if she gets them in, they're hard to return. Yeah, we better make sure we don't want to give up a point here.
All right, so Blumenshine to serve.
Oh boy,
Another tough one again. This one's
what a good play by Martha.
oh,
Two
good
good
shot.
plays by
Yeah.
Martha. My goodness.
off the block.
Nice block.
Here
Was
we
that
come
Miss
back to
Lynch
Bellamy.
on the block there?
Yes, it was.
That was a very nice block.
They're going to go outside. Oh, good
Another
job.
good job.
Oh, good job by Lynch at the block again. That one's going to be out. Oh, maybe not.
Oh boy, we did everything but win that
Yeah.
point. We did really well. I just can't see it.
Oh, that one
It was
in.
in.
That was in. I tell you, the Irish fought hard for that one. Oh, nice
There we
one.
go.
Great job by the Irish. So Wolbeck back to serve. Have a substitution here. Jinglin's going to come in for Facino.
Jinglet had a nice run serving earlier.
She did. And
We got
yeah,
Wolbeck here.
That's going to be tight. Oh, she is under the net, but no. Apparently did not make contact.
I've seen a few go under, no call, so I guess it's got to be contact, right?
Oh, great job by Bellamy. Both teams playing some great volleyball right now. Oh. That was tough right there. And we're going to see Maggie Michaels back to serve.
Once again, get it back. Just do what we're doing, because what we're doing right now has been pretty effective.
Oh, that's going to be tough. Oh, great
Oh,
job
boy.
by. Oh,
What'd they call?
boy.
Lift on that? Boy, that's a tough one. I thought that was a pretty good play. I could see where she would call it. I could see by the looks of it, but I'm not sure.
Let's take a look at that one more time if we can, Mr. Simmons.
Just kind of look at the look of it. I can see where the call, because
Yeah.
it kind of turned, the hand kind of turned.
Hand turned. Unfortunately, I feel like we've seen a couple of those, but again,
Yeah.
I'm trying to separate analyst from fan and analyst from father, and sometimes that's difficult. But again, I am just calling the game and not officiating it, so we'll default to those who have the power. Folks, it is 23-20. We're in the second set. The Iron took the first set, 25-15. We are 5 minutes from the start of our varsity contest next door. Do we know how the JV did? Mr. Simmons, do you know how the JV did? We'll try to get you a score of the JV.
I'll try to find that if I can.
Sure, we can throw a text Mr. Kenny's way. And here is Maggie Michaels serving with the 23-20 lead.
Good first pass.
And folks, we're going to be at second game point here.
Okay, so now we just have to make the right play here.
Serve is up. It's short. Gardner's under it. Good tip ball.
Bellamy didn't want to mess
go
around with
outside.
anything.
Free ball is up. High set, jingling bump set, out to Bellamy. It's going to go long, folks, and that'll do it here. Oh, no, we got a net call. My apologies.
Ah,
Number 9 gets called in the net.
we'll take it.
Boy, it's good that there's a down judge here, because that is fully her role, and our eyes are all back watching where the ball
Right,
landed.
she did a good job.
Yep. Oh, great serve.
There we go. Keep
Hey.
this thing going.
Millie Jeanette serving both in the freshman game and the JV game today has been out of sight. Keep the run going. 4 more, Millie, and we'll play 1 more. A tough one. Free ball's
There we
going to be
go.
sent
Got a
over.
chance here.
Good job by Wolbeck to get that set going. The Irish are doing a good job. Oh, that's a great swing right in front of us from McClellan. Oh, just
Great play by Wolbeck and a great swing
Right,
by Martha.
strong left hand swing on that ball.
You just got to love the effort our JV girls have put forth here after
Yep.
after a not real inspiring performance in the first set. Is that a fair word to use?
Again, we've seen them have tougher first sets or
Yeah.
tougher sets.
Yeah.
But again, they've looked like a different team.
Yeah, I think they just played. They
Yeah.
were a little tired, a little sluggish. I think a little lack of confidence. Having, like you
Right.
said, lost last night, not feeling real good about themselves. No matter how this one turns out tonight, they got to start feeling better about themselves right now,
Absolutely.
because this was. They could have easily rolled over and died in this one, and they haven't.
And their week doesn't get any easier. Thursday, they hop on the bus and they travel to Normal West.
Yeah.
So again, it's that point of the season where, again, it doesn't get easier.
But you
And
still
that
got
was
to
a
show
nice
up and
serve.
play. That was
Again.
a real good serve.
And again, that'll do it, folks. With Normal taking the second set in the game, they'll go 25-15, 25-23. And again, a nice effort in both sets from the Iron. But again, it just came down to good work from the big hitters from Normal Community.
Yeah,
And-
you can't. You could look at I think the first set, and you look at it and say, we made some errors. We just weren't quite as into it as we probably should have been. We look at the second one. I thought we played really well. They just had a few big hitters that got the job done for them. So JV could be proud of the way they finished tonight, and then they just have to build from this.
Absolutely. Once again, folks, for the JV contest, it goes Normal Community 25-15, 25-23. We'll be back for the varsity contest in just over 20 minutes. We'll see you shortly. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Peoria Notre Dame High School for the last of our 3 contests as we once again welcome the Iron of Normal Community High School. My name is Jim Lynch. Alongside me is my partner again, Mike Plunkett. Mike, would you do us the honor of introducing us to the Lady Iron?
Sure. We've got number 1, Sophia Feeney. Number 4, Chloe Jansen. Number 5, Olivia Price, coming in at 6 foot. Jansen, 5'11", little size here. Number 7, a 5'10" outside hitter, Lizzie Horton. Number 8, libero, Anna Dunn. Number 9, 5'10", middle blocker, Emily McMullen. And number 16, outside hitter, 6 foot tall, Alana Whitfield. And we take a look at the Irish. The barrel, number 2, Emily Bailey, as good as you'll find in the area. Number 5, sophomore Emma Schomburg. Number 9, another sophomore, Caitlin Cassidy. Number 10, senior Claire Gerard. Number 11, a senior setter, Jane Gears. Number 14, senior Elizabeth Hanley. Number 16, another senior, Mia Corey. It's nice to see Coach Jacqueline Kelly back on the bench tonight.
How about that? That's great.
Which is really nice. And after having just given birth not too terribly long ago, and she looks good. Nice to have her here. And it's also nice to see, not in her current state, but it's nice to see Sam Millard on the bench, even though she's recovering just from her surgery, recent surgery, but we're anxious to get Sammy healthy and back playing sports again where she belongs.
Absolutely. So, folks, once again, we are pulling double duty on campus this evening as our soccer team is hosting Champaign Central next door on the soccer pitch. Am I saying that correctly?
You are right.
And they're all knotted up, I believe, 0-0.
Yeah, no score about halfway through the first half, so they've got a good one going outside. Let's hope we get a good one going inside here.
So we'll keep you updated on that as that is happening next door. But our focus this evening is on the varsity contest, as earlier this evening, both the freshman and JV teams lost in 2 sets to the Iron.
Hey, weren't we supposed to maybe deliver a hello to some folks in Chicago?
I believe Coach Konopasic's parents might be watching up in Beverly. So, Mom and Dad, if you are watching, we want to say hello. Your daughter's doing very well as she gets ready to coach the Iron this evening. And if you're not
enjoyed
watching,
a little conversation with her
we
before.
Absolutely did. I'm not sure why you're Cub fans living in Beverly, but as the Sox fan at this table, how dare you? But
well,
again,
you know, as an outsider, as a Yankee fan, I was just going to ask you. I didn't know that.
I think we're just going to turn off your microphone.
I didn't know the
now.
American League had a Major League team from Chicago, but I guess they do.
Mr. Simmons, can you turn off his microphone? Folks, Sophia Feeney gets the Iron on the board with 1-0 lead here early on. Oh, and a tip ball here for the Irish, is not going to clear the top of the net, and the Iron have a 2-0 lead as Feeney heads back to serve.
Yeah, Sophia Feeney is just as good an athlete as you'll find in our conference, and you know, just not a real imposing figure. She's 5'5", excellent basketball player, just a great athlete. It's always fun to watch. I remember she had an older sister. Just watching the Feeneys compete, right. It's always a pleasure.
So Katie Burke will check in to serve for the Irish. Down 2-1. Service up for Katie. Will not clear the top of the net, and the Irish are down 3-1 as number 6, Emily Reel, will check in to serve.
And those are some of the things we want to eliminate tonight. We want to just not have too many unforced errors. You're going to have enough trouble just dealing with the team that has a good hit.
Big swing on the far side, Caitlin Cassidy.
Speaking of pretty good athletes in our conference, I can't imagine a better sophomore anywhere, maybe not anywhere in the state athletically, as you'll see Caitlin Cassidy when you're talking just every sport she plays. And
she's got power, she's got finesse, she brings everything to the game, whether it's, you know, and we're going to watch her throughout the winter on the same court, but just a talented young lady. And the swing is not going to clear the top of the net for Alana Whitfield. 6-foot freshman outside hitter for the Iron. just misses the top of the net.
Yeah, we'll take that. It's even up on some of these errors. Just clean things up.
I tell you, that's set just a little bit low from Feeney.
There's a good swing. Claire Gerard has had just a phenomenal season. Hope that continues. It's how you want to finish your senior season. Same with Jane Gears. Say the same thing for.
Just a little long there for Gerard.
Same thing for Hanley, and I mentioned earlier I don't know there's a better libero anywhere than Emily Bailey.
I tell you, she just.
If there is, I don't want to play against them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So number 4, Chloe Jansen back to serve for the iron. Katie Burke gets under it. They're going to go outside of Gerard once again. That's not going to clear the top of the net.
All right, keep going to her. She's had a good year. She'll get it going.
Oh, they're going to say it did touch. So once again, Jansen back to serve. That one's going to be short. It's going to be tough for the Irish to handle. I tell you, Jansen's ability to place this ball, we're going to see on display throughout the evening. First one was a little bit deep. The Irish were able to set up somewhat easily. That one was short and just ate up Notre Dame.
That a girl, Claire.
Go
right back at it. That's why I say keep going to her because she's been so good.
Just tough all around. So again, Elizabeth Reeves does a wonderful job to come in and serve and make a quick substitution, and we will see Cassidy check back in. Serve is up for Emily Bailey. They go outside and not going to clear the top of the net for Whitfield.
Well, I'll tell you, Whitfield gets a good swing, and she's like a little frustrated now, which makes me think that she's usually getting those things in, which I don't want to see those tonight.
I tell you, and we talk about it, you know, I think every coach would say just keep going back to her until she figures it out and straightens it out.
Because she's getting her swing. Boy, that's a good hit as well.
And we're going to get...
I think it was Mia.
So the Irish get called in the net. Now what was a heck of a swing there. I believe that was that Olivia Price who swung at that?
I think it was.
And she goes and she serves an ace. Extends the lead for the Iron, 8-5. And as a, you know, I'm the coach over there. If I'm Coach Kelly right now, I'm saying let's get Price off the service line as soon as possible.
Get the ball back.
And two opportunities to serve, 2 quick aces, and she's extended this lead down to 5. And you absolutely want to stop this as quick as possible before it's 7.
Yeah, got to make this play. She may keep going where she's been going. Sometimes I think you have success going one spot, and Katie Brooks a good player. Katie just, she didn't.
Right.
And so I think she's thinking, okay, I'm going to go back to her, and sometimes you get thinking too much, and next thing you know, you're serving the ball into the net.
So we'll see Jane Gears back to serve. Nice serve from Gears. Good job by Whitfield to get under it. Oh,
good play by Corey.
Now we're going to get
in the net.
Iron in the net. I believe that's going to be number 9.
I thought it was 45.
You're on your basketball.
I just can't quite figure these things out, can I?
No. So Whitfield gets the play started there for the Iron.
Let's get a good set and swing here.
Nice job by Schomburg just to switch it up.
There we go.
Yeah. And again, you can see Emily Reel on the ground there, just couldn't get up, and it just kind of clogged that area for the Iron and gave the Irish an opportunity to capitalize and get a point.
And I want to see Emma Schomburg get off to a good start, because I think when she gets off to a good start, she just develops that confidence in herself, and she plays much better the entire night.
Gerard's ball goes a little bit long, and again, just keep going right back to her, giving her an opportunity to get on top of the ball and straighten it and have it come out. See Lucy Horton checking back in for the Iron as Lana Whitfield goes back to serve. And that block, I mean, wonderful job on the block there from Horton, but
I just love that Claire is just going to keep going after
Absolutely.
A couple long, and she's not going to slow down at all.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do. Just keep going right back to her. And she'll figure it out quickly, as she just did on that one. Good tip ball by Horton. Gears gets there. Cassie with a big
Oh,
swing.
boy.
And just.
Again, you get nothing on it at the net. That back row's in big trouble.
And you can just see the torque with which she gets, her.
And she just gets better.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a sophomore. I just can't imagine what this is going to look like when she's a senior.
We might have to sit further away from the court.
Yes.
That's going to drop in.
That was a good swing. Was that 13?
I believe it was right in front of us here.
Yeah, that was a really good swing.
Big swing right in front of us for Addie Stoink. And we will see libero Anna Dunn back to serve. 1 point separates the teams. This can be tight.
Oh, we're lucky she didn't knock that one down.
Right.
We got a little break here. Let's take advantage.
I tell you.
Look at it. Look, and the athleticism by Caitlin. You can see this. She's full speed coming up. She can stop on a dime. I would have been rolling into the free throw line on the other side after I clipped my head in the net.
And you tell her eyes were up the whole time, found her spot and put it there quickly. So here is Becca Dawson in to serve. Whitfield is under.
Girl Becca.
Oh, great job by
Schaumburg.
Schaumburg at the net. Love to see it. Nice pass by Schaumburg to get the offense going.
Keep going to Cassidy. Good block.
Go right back to her, take a big swing. Oh, I love the tip. Makes it up a little bit.
Keep them on their toes a little bit. Well, that's a good swing.
Absolutely. And you can see here, Whitfield didn't get everything behind it that she wanted to. Certainly got a ton of it, but got enough to bury it. And so we're going to have a substitution here with Sophia Feeney checking back in to serve. So Feeney's ready to go. Cassie gets the offense going. Comes right back around and it's going to get just inside the line to tie this game up.
She's hot tonight. We just need to keep going to her.
And absolutely, just until the Iron can figure it out.
That's right. And then we have other weapons as well. But Cassidy right now is just kind of on fire.
Nice serve from Katie Brooke. It's going to be tight to the net.
Oh, nice.
And we're going to get a lift call here.
Nice effort, though, on Feeney's part, but it was a lift. She's just trying to bring that thing back.
Just trying to set up her offense. Irish have the lead, 13-12. We're in the first set. Katie Brooke to serve. Again, it's getting going to get another lift call here, I believe. And again, that first pass is making
makes
very
a difference,
difficult.
doesn't it? That makes a difference.
And again, that's coming from these tough serves from Katie Brooke. Here's another one, better than what we've seen. When you can just see the air came out of that ball.
Yeah.
Well, substitution as we welcome back number 6, Emily Reel, defensive specialist for the Iron, senior member of this team.
We had a little run. Now they broke it. Now we just need to get it back and see if we can get something going again.
Nice pass from Katie.
That's a good way to start. Oh boy!
I tell you,
we said that earlier. Whitfield, we know can swing. First couple went into the net. And once you figure it out, look out.
I tell you, this young lady is a freshman, and it's going to be fun to watch her grow within this game. Big swing there from Cassidy. They're going to come outside to Price. Price takes a nice swing off the block. Irish set up.
Good swing.
Right back to Cassidy again. Right in front of us here. We had a great view of it down the line.
All kinds of confidence.
So Elizabeth Trees back to serve. Nice serve from Elizabeth. Whitfield under. They're going to go right back. Oh, nope. They come right down the middle. Elizabeth is there. They're going to go far side. Oh, it's going to be tough.
Oh, good effort.
We're going to get a lift call here, but a double hit here. Boy, not much Emily Bailey could do on that one.
No.
That's going to sail left a little bit. Just went a little wide there for Emily Reel. And again, as a senior member of the team, that doesn't happen much for her.
And you when you're playing in a tight match like this and both teams are good, you're trying to do some things maybe that are a little bit different, going down the line or hitting something short, and you may run that risk of making a service here. That was just a tremendous serve by Bailey. I thought it was going into the net. Got a timeout here by the Iron.
Absolutely, and there's that magic mark of 17-18. Just it's getting close.
It is.
The sun
That's
is
where
setting on the match.
Yeah,
on the set. Yeah,
that's kind of where things start to, you know, we've had some matches before we've gotten to 17 or 18 and just kind of sat there now.
Right.
And I think that's a result of a coach calling a timeout and switching that momentum. We just have to keep it going. I like our chances with Bailey serving, and we got some hot hitters right now, so let's keep it going.
So we've seen some nice defensive work and passing from the Irish, but right now seen some incredible hitting led by sophomore Caitlin Cassidy. Again, outside hitter, hitting it from both sides of the court, doing just a fantastic job. Do we have an update from
Still
our
no
neighbors?
score, just checking right now, still no score. Trying to get a time, looks like there's got a little choppy feed here right now, but probably about around 7 minutes left maybe in the half.
Yeah, I will say our cameraman's a lot better than their cameraman because we've got a clear feed in here.
We do.
And I'm telling you, does that look? I think we got a score.
Now yours looks good. We did scored. You got an update. I didn't have that update. We have scored.
Irish lead 1-0 next door, and they lead 17-15 here. Tough serve from Emily Bailey. And that's going to go off the block.
I love Jane Beer's play there because she could have put that. She could have easily dumped that over, and she said, "Nope, I'm gonna go to my setter." And Mia Corey is not the flashy hitter that you see with. Oh, this girl's got a little.
Yeah. So. So yeah, we've got Whitfield with a little bit of blood on the elbow. So now we're looking for a first aid kit. Everybody kind of looked to us.
We probably have a trainer outside. I don't know
if
he's in here or not. I know he was in here earlier, but he's probably outside for soccer.
Again,
they take a look at us, but
I don't think anybody wants us.
We want her to
tending to this young lady.
I want her to get better.
Yeah, I want her to get back on the court. So we could have Brian come down and fix her up.
Yeah, I don't want to do that to poor Miss Whitfield. I want her to get better, and
she's
just taking care of her.
Long career.
Let her get out here and play.
We want her to keep her arm.
That's right.
So, folks, once again, it's 18-15. We are still in the first set.
Now they got to see if there's any blood on the floor.
I don't believe so. It looks like she might have had a Band-Aid on before because I think somebody just removed the Band-Aid from
Something
the
got picked up off the floor.
Yeah. Folks, we'll take this opportunity as long as we are still alive to thank our volleyball supporters, the Facino family, the Gibson family, the Dries and Flaherty families, the Jeanette family, Jim and Terry Lynch, or what is significantly more appropriate, Terry and Jim Lynch.
Yes, let's start with the.
let's start with the beauty followed by the beast, and then the Corey family and Jim and Pat McClellan. These wonderful families and individuals have done an exceptional job to support us and making this live stream possible for all of you at home, especially. And I'm going to give a shout out to them again, Christine Konopasic's parents. If you're watching. Home in Beverly. We hope you are well. We had a wonderful talk with your daughter before the game. And aside from your love for the Chicago Cubs, we hope you're doing well. Not that the Sox are doing much better. And the Yankees. Dear goodness, I won't even address that with you on the air.
I don't blame you.
Okay, folks, I think we're getting closer to.
I think she might have got some blood on her jersey, so they need to get a blood jersey. I think they're going to just treat it.
So, folks, this is an extended timeout. We're going to take a breather here, and we'll be back with you as soon as we're back live on the court. Coach, we're back. I just said, Coach, we're back. I'm talking to you, sir.
We are back. We are back.
We are
and
live, and we're ready for some volleyball fun after a little medical timeout. Everybody's healthy, wealthy, and we are certainly not any wiser at this table. But it's.
But I always get a kick out of how when, they turn to us for, we got blood, we need this.
They did turn to us for medical.
And you know what? I'd be the last one you want to talk to.
Uh-huh.
I've had my share of medical issues, but I don't know how to fix anybody.
So, folks, a couple of things here. First off, Mia Corey just had the roof of the night so far. What a play, and extended the Irish lead 19-15. And then we do have a scorebook change with Atlanta Whitfield switching from number 16 to 15. And it certainly didn't change her ability to hit the ball. That's going to be controlled.
That might have been out, but we'll take it.
A tough ball to handle. And
is Whitfield really just a freshman?
It says FR, which means freshman, unless it's a typo, but I don't think it is. And we will see Olivia Price back to serve. Good job by Katie Burke to get under it. We're going to see a back row swing from Cassidy. Again,
that little break kind of takes your momentum away just a little bit.
I like going for back row at times, but again, stick to your basics.
It's risky.
Yeah, just play volleyball. I like it. Tough serve again from Price. Oh,
there's a good swing. Oh, my goodness.
What a
play by Dunn. Oh, my goodness.
That play courtesy of Anna Dunn.
I mean, what a swing by Claire.
Yep.
And Dunn just digs that off the ground and not only digs it up, she keeps it in play.
We have a timeout called by Coach Kelly. Just trying to calm her girls down here as the Iron have closed the gap to 1 point. But boy, what a play by senior defensive specialist Anna Dunn. If she didn't live up to the defensive specialist there, I don't know.
You look at the difference from that ball just said if she's a split second late getting there, we're up 20-17 serving the ball. That's just a huge, huge play because Claire could not have hit the ball any better than what she did.
So folks who are trying to keep tabs on both games, it appears that Champaign Central has tied it up.
No, look, they sure have.
So it's 1-1 on the soccer field next door. It is 19-18 in here as Olivia Price will continue her run serving. I see Gerard with a big swing off the block, down it goes. The Irish get the ball and the point. And again, that's exactly what the Irish needed right there. And we will see Emma Schomburg check in for the Irish, giving them a little boost on the front line here. Nice serve from Jen Gears. This is going to be tough for them to handle.
Boy, if they get this one in.
I tell you, that's.
I'm not sure how. That looked pretty.
I'm telling you, that cleared the antenna. So and a timeout is going to be called here. So I don't know
why that was out.
I don't know why that was out because according from what we see here, and again, I know Brand's going to give us a replay here.
You look here.
I'm not sure what was. It was in front of the antenna, cleared the net. And the whistle's blown before it connected with the net.
And she could not have crossed the line to put the ball where she put it.
So I don't, folks, there are rules of volleyball. And again, we are not experts. But from what I saw.
Speak for yourself. No, but, I mean, it could have been a premature whistle. And then you think that, I don't know. Or like you said, it could easily have been some kind of rule that I'm not aware of. But
I'll
tell you what, it was a great effort on her part.
They're going to go outside and not going to clear the top of the net for number 13, Addie Snoink. And the Irish are controlling the momentum right now with a 22-18 point lead. First set. Jane Gears back to serve. Going to go right back outside to Snoink. Good job by. That's going to sail out.
Well, that was close, though,
Yeah.
for a kind of
tell
a
you, I
little
like
desperation move.
I like what Corey was trying to do there just to keep it active. We'll see Atlanta Whitfield back to serve. Nice short, but of course Emily Bailey's there. Gerard goes after it. Boy, what a great job by Whitfield to get that ball up and place it in the right place.
Yeah, she is really, really a good player.
Gerard does a great job just attacking that block, and
The block prevailed that time.
Yeah.
That's right. That's just two good plays, and
Yes.
the defensive play was made just a little bit better.
That's tough to handle.
Yeah, you can't criticize anybody on that. There you go, Emily. Look at that first pass on a tough serve.
Oh, look at Corey just placing
She's
that
trying
ball.
to place it,
Yeah.
isn't she?
Good job by Gerard. Get that ball up. Like Schomburg.
We got to find a way to get that. Oh, gee.
That's going to
Great
sail out.
effort by Jane. Right now, we got to find a way to get Cassidy involved. Coach
Coach
Kelly's calling
Kelly's gonna-
timeout.
Folks, this one's going to go the duration. We've had all 4 timeouts called. And it's just, it's good stuff happening here.
Soccer's at halftime. 1-1.
And a lot of great sports here on campus tonight, and that's what I love about this time of year, and the fact that we're still doing these live streams, which again we couldn't without our incredible benefactors.
Well, you know, we can sit in here and do the volleyball and still keep track of soccer.
Right.
People could be out at soccer keeping track of
Right.
volleyball, and parents could be at home watching both.
But a great turnout from the Iron crowd this evening.
Yeah, they travel well.
Yeah.
That's why it's always a pleasure to compete against them. It just is. It's just always a good environment.
Great job for the Irish to stay with it. Tip ball's going to fall a little short from Schomburg, and we're all knotted up here, 22-22.
Yeah, we got to get that. We got to get the serve back
Yep.
because we got to get Caitlin back up front. So we got to break things right here.
That's going to go a little bit long. Again, Irish just need to calm down, play their game. But Whitfield is doing an excellent job here behind the service line. And we are at game point, or a set point here. It was 22-18, I believe, at one
It
point.
was. After that play on the
Right.
side that
Yep.
didn't go Normal's way.
Good job. Oh,
There we
nice
go.
job right off the block.
Okay, now we can get Caitlin back up front.
That was tight to the net as well, but boy, what a great job by Gerard to use her body and her stance to get it right off that block. So Claire Gerard's back to serve. Absolutely need 1 point just to force the extra innings. They're going to go outside. And number 7, Lizzie Horton, buries it for the first set win. 25-23. And again, truly a come from behind victory.
Yeah.
Down, I believe it was 18-22.
I believe it was.
And they fought back with just consistent serving and good defensive work and offensive setup, and just found the gaps and found the holes and took that first set win.
And again, it could have gone either way, just a couple things here and there. So, you know, now our job is to regroup, come back, and again, you know, a point at a time, a set
Right.
at a time, and then you get that back, and then you get to a third, anybody's got a chance. But our goal right now is we just got to we got to take care of business right here.
Absolutely. Folks, we'll be back in just a couple of minutes for the second set of this varsity contest. First set goes to Normal Community, 25-23. We'll see you in a minute.
Soccer must. Looks like our soccer fans have come in.
Yeah, taking a little
Halftime,
breathing.
they maybe want to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, the temperature out right now is 55, but clear. Could be a little. I think it is a little breezy out there.
You know what? It's always breezy here at Notre Dame. When you're out of that soccer field or baseball,
It's always a little crisp breeze.
might always be sunny in Philadelphia, but it's always windy at Notre Dame. Is that a? Was that a sun? The Sunny, wasn't that the name of a television
yeah,
show?
It sure was.
Yeah.
So, folks, we're getting ready for our second set here as Katie Brook gets ready to serve. First set goes to Normal Community. 25-23 is a good one. And we are off and running. Feeney gets the bump set to back row. Oh, Horton, who finished the first one.
Nice block.
Tell you, Irish
Hanley and Cassidy up
yeah.
there. Is that the two of them?
That's a tough duo to get a pass.
Very good work.
Looking forward to watching them all winter as well.
Oh, yeah.
Nice serve from Katie Brook again. Feeney goes outside. Nice swing from Olivia Price. And that time the block got up.
Saying the ball did not make contact with. Yep.
Ooh, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to agree with the official.
Yeah, I think it hit the white.
Yep.
It didn't get the bottom part of the white, not the top part. If they would have got a hand on it, they would have been over the net.
Oh,
there you go. Good recovery.
Good job trying to find that corner, too. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Just hits the net and finds its way over. Iron take a 2-1 lead here, second set. Irish need to take this one to force the third. Cassidy with a nice. Oh. Emily Bailey keeps it alive.
Bailey
Football
just,
yeah.
It's unbelievable some of the balls she can keep alive. Oh boy.
So if you give Whitfield an open look like that, she's going to do some damage.
It's like a broken record, but she's good.
Yeah.
I think she must play a lot of club. They've got good club volleyball, I believe, in the Bloomington Normal area, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. I understand now why she not only plays varsity, but starts varsity.
Yeah. She's very, very good. I think there's good players around her. I don't want to take anything away from anybody else, but she's been. It's like from the time she had the blood on her, everything just kind of picked up and her way.
All right, so block didn't touch that one, I guess. I'm not seeing that. I thought the block certainly touched that.
There we go.
Down. I don't know, Brian, if we can take a look at that one really quickly again before this serve gets ready during the substitution.
1-2 plays ago.
Yeah, but this really looks like absolutely the block touched it. Out of bounds it goes.
Yeah, it went.
Holy cow, we've had several of those tonight. Not necessarily on that plate, but just
it's a good swing.
Chloe Jansen just, when she gets an opportunity, will make you hurt for it.
Yeah, she's when she gets the right approach and she's got room, she gets a good swing.
Oh, nice serve there from Jansen. This is going to be tight, and we're going to call for a double hit.
Yeah, that just didn't look right.
So right away, we're going to see Coach Kelly take a timeout as the Iron have extended their lead 7-2.
Yeah, just time to regroup a little bit, get clear things up a little bit. The Iron are feeling pretty good about themselves right now. We just got to get it back.
But again, you have moments like that where, again, I don't want to get into critiquing officials. I want to get into the players' reaction to plays where you feel you are absolutely on the right side of a call that's gone the other way. And as a coach, and maybe in this timeout, Coach Kelly is saying you've got to let that go. You're not in control of the call, but you're in control of how you respond to
That's
that
right.
call.
Yeah, you can't change the call, but you can. You're right. The only thing you can change is how you're reacting to it, because somewhere along the line you're going to get one that's going to go your way.
Right.
And they tend to balance out. Just that sometimes it's a big momentum shift when it doesn't go your way.
folks. So Chloe Jansen's back to serve.
See if we can get this back and get on the attack a little bit here.
So I don't know how, well, I'm going to stop complaining about what I'm seeing here from the floor, but this one's going to be tough to see from our angle.
Oh yeah, I didn't get the.
Yeah, we didn't get the one before.
Early
but
part.
From my perspective, Whitfield's didn't clear the net. Boy, that's just a crushing
Really
hit.
good hit. Now we just got to get back.
Hit. Absolutely. Again, continue to have Claire Gerard hit that ball as hard as she can.
She's had a good night. We just need to get back. Got a lot of time left in this one. A lot of points to be scored.
We made up 5 points very quickly in that first half. It appears to me that the boys soccer team's back on the pitch, ready to get things going.
We got a little confusion on our substitution right here. Okay, I think we may have it.
We'll see. Becca Dawson has checked in to serve. Serve is up for Dawson. Tough one. They're going to go outside to Whitfield. She's going to hammer it, and she's going to stay in.
Boy, she has got the hot hand right now.
And at 6 feet, she's got excellent reach.
And she's got and her just her skill level.
I was going to say her timing.
Yeah,
and
her approach, everything
incredible.
is so good.
Olivia Price back to serve. It's going to be tight to the net. Oh, and just, you can see the timing was just a little awkward there.
Yeah.
For Maya Olson. Olson, who I thought we had plenty of in the JV game, but apparently Coach Konopasic disagrees with us, so she's getting a little time out here. Number 17, Olson, a talented sophomore member of the Siren team.
Good first pass. They just keep going to Whitfield.
Good job by
nice pass.
Cassie to get under that. Oh, Bailey gets under that one again. Just. Whitfield with good cross court. Nice swing by Schomburg. Here we go to Whitfield. The block's a little late, so they can play this.
Oh, got a break. That ceiling did us well that time.
Oh, good job by Bailey to do there. Gears
oh,
gets
my
it
goodness.
Over. What athleticism.
How did that get over? Look at Jane Gears just flying around the court.
On Gerard with a great swing at the ball.
That's as good a volley as you'll see. That was tremendous.
Was absolutely fantastic.
Both sides. They were great plays.
Just fantastic work.
That was really, really good.
Just unbelievably impressed with the effort.
Jane Gears laid herself out a couple times here.
I'm not sure what.
I don't know what that announcement was.
Yeah. Maybe complimenting us on our great call there.
Tough break.
Yeah.
Not getting that serve over.
So we got a substitution here as Lizzie Horton will check in. And Atlanta Whitfield heads back. Led by Gerard to get under that. Hope Gears comes from no man's land to get a great set there. It's going to be tight to the net.
We'll take it.
We have a lift.
We'll
call
take
here. That's a tough call. Great hustle there from.
Personally, I thought it was a great call.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I will take it, certainly, but Snowy hustled to get there. Oh, a nice set by Price. Oh, great work by Schomburg. Corey again at the net. Oh, Corey again at the net. I love what our front line's doing tonight.
Good swing, Emma. Good swing. Atta girl.
I tell you, like you mentioned, I think in the first set, Emma's confidence continues to grow.
She gets that first one in, and I think she feels pretty good. And you know what? She's got great teammates around her who are going to pick her up even when something doesn't go her way. But she's just matured this year so much.
Well, I'm surprised that wasn't a double on that spin there, but that's okay. I call it better than I could.
There you go. Oh, what a play. Olsen stuck with that, didn't she?
Oh, that's not a lift.
I think she missed it so bad it wasn't a lift. I think if she'd have got it, I think if she'd have got it cleanly, it would have been a lift. I think it just kind of slipped off her fingertips.
It's called a tip, and then tip in that situation.
I'll tell you, we got a battle in here. They got a battle out at the soccer pitch. This is a fun night here at Notre Dame.
And again, 2 great schools, 3 great schools as we welcome Champaign Central on the pitch.
You know, you look at some of these players that we've seen tonight on both sides, some of these young players, and this is going to be good volleyball the next few years. These two teams play each other.
I mean, I recognize that both teams will graduate several seniors this year.
But what's in the wings is pretty darn good.
I mean, both will graduate anywhere from 6, 7 seniors. But just watching the JV teams, there's a lot of talent coming up.
There is. And just out here, you know, we've got two sophomores on the floor right now. You know, they've got the outstanding freshman, the sophomore Olsen's been getting some good minutes. So it's it'll be fun to watch these two teams battle each other over the years.
And I did confirm that Whitfield is a freshman. I do believe I overheard that.
Well, I may continue to question it because freshmen are supposed to be that good. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, maybe we'll have to put a headset on Coach Konopasek just to see if she knows what's going on. I think she's looking for some insight as well.
Some answers as well.
Well, folks, once again, we're still knotted up at as we approach 34.5 minutes on the soccer pitch, correct?
You are correct. It is still 1-1, about 34.5 minutes to go.
And folks, we'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors again. The Facino family,
Gibson family,
Trees and Flaherty's, the Jeanettons,
then Terry Lynch and some other guy.
Let's just thank Terry. You know, we don't even have to mention that other guy. What a schmo. And Corey family, of course, and Jim and Pat McClellan. Again, we are, you think about all that we do here for live streaming, not only volleyball, but simultaneously soccer going on. We have football going on. We've also had the opportunity to do at least one away football game this year. And are we live streaming this weekend?
Football is on the road this weekend.
Okay.
They're down in Champaign. You can see Jane Gears enjoying herself on the screen. So you know what? It's the kids still they have fun with it. It's kind of nice to see that. But yeah, football is at Champaign Central.
That's Champaign Central
this weekend. I'm not sure what soccer's got going this weekend, but we still got a couple football games left this season. You know, more volleyball, more soccer. Then we got a whole winter full of.
I mean, as you talk about the girls' basketball, boys' basketball, which again we'll be bringing to you live here from the kitchen, and both have fantastic and challenging schedules. Boys hitting the road to some newer showcases and tournaments and so forth, which I believe over Thanksgiving they're no longer staying local and heading down to Jacksonville is what I heard.
Okay.
So that should be fun, Jacksonville, Illinois. But again, it's these live streams, and then back again for a full slate of live streaming in the spring. But this is all done through donations, and again, that's pretty special.
And what is nice about it is you get, you get nights where, grandparents just maybe they can't make it out, and they can watch their, maybe they got a son playing soccer and a daughter playing volleyball or something.
Right.
You go to, and then all winter, the snowbirds go someplace south, and they can still watch these games. I know even just, girls basketball, Coach Wardle and Bradley
Right.
is able to watch Maya play when they're on the road or they got something going on. So it just fits everybody's needs. Everybody that's someplace that can watch these things, and not just the Notre Dame families, but the opponents as well. So, and some people don't want to travel from Danville on a Tuesday night, and
Right.
they can watch this thing from home.
That was great effort by Mia Corey there to know where to be. Oh, Emma Schomburg again. Our middle's playing very, very well tonight. Oh, Emily Bailey, great on that dig. Oh, boy, that's a tough call.
I'm not sure.
Boy, I'm not sure what the loudspeaker announcement was, but that's okay. That's going to drop as the Iron increase their lead, 14-7.
It's just getting a little frustrating for us because we just keep playing and playing, but they get everything back to us. See, that looked more like a double hit than the one. Just a little long with that.
So again, we're still having positioning issues at the table. I see another official's timeout here at the table. And number 8, Anna Dunn back to serve. I think they straightened it out, but obviously they wouldn't encourage her to serve if they didn't.
No.
So.
I would think they would straighten it out before they would have her serve and then blow a whistle on her.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Got a chance.
Play it.
Like we said, that ceiling giveth and it taketh away.
Anna Dunn continues to serve, and her team up by 9 now. That's going to go out. And that's just what the Irish needed.
Yeah, we do. We just got to get something going here, get a little run going, but it's difficult with this team because they have so many weapons.
And Coach Kelly did not have to burn a timeout there. She still might have to here if we're not able to get a little bit of a run. But I like that. I mean, Emily Bailey's back to serve.
Oh, that's the second one we've served in the net this set, and that's not good.
Yeah. So Sophia Feeney will check in to serve. She gets her instructions from her coach, and off we go. Again, both teams, I think, are playing strong defense.
They really are.
But again, I tell you, quietly, Lizzie Horton, senior 5'10" middle hit or outside hitter for the Iron, has played a very solid game.
Yeah, she's really good.
And again, I say quietly because there's not a lot of fanfare. She's been about as consistent on this floor as anybody else. But again, she comes in, she does her job, she does it, like I said, without a ton of flash.
Yeah, not a lot of fanfare, not a lot of, people aren't going to walk out of here talking about her. They're going to talk about other things. But it's one of these games you may not win without her.
Exactly. Folks, we see Coach Kelly take, I believe, her second time out of the second set. The Irish are down 18-8. They're going to have to win this. They're going to have to score 17 points here. Outscore them 17-7 to win and force a third set. That's tough to do against a very talented normal community team.
Yeah, this is a good team.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna make too many mistakes where they're going to be beating themselves.
Right. And I don't think, the JV game, we did see Coach Geyer get some of the other young ladies on the team some minutes. I don't know if we'll see that from Coach Konopasek. Not because she's tough or mean or heartless, but this is a conference game, and it's a tight race at that second position in the conference, and wins matter.
Right. It's different, like we said. If you're playing basketball and you've got a big lead and you've got 4 minutes to go, they're just not going to have time to catch you. In volleyball, you still got to get to 25.
Absolutely.
And the way momentum can shift, in this sport, things can happen.
Tough block there for the iron. And again,
Boy, they're getting everything
yeah.
right now.
Just putting up a wall. That looks about 10 feet tall right now.
Yeah, we're just kind of hit a little bit of a lull right here to everything that we do. They're returning it.
Yep. That's a nice swing back row for Gerard. And again, look who it is again, Lizzie Horton.
Yeah, yeah. Just doing.
Yeah.
Just quietly doing it.
Right.
This kind of reminds me of the Rock Island night where we the first one that went 37-35.
Yeah.
You're never going to forget that one.
Yeah.
But if we win that, things completely
game.
change. Well, here we have a 22-18 lead in the first set, and we can't finish it, and boom, the wheels just start to come off.
So I think
now she's making a few
now
of the changes.
Yep, Aaron Brandt checks in, junior outside hitter for the iron. Giving Lizzie Horton probably the rest of the evening off, and she's earned it.
Yeah, she's been really good.
It's going to come in hot. Nice catch, Coach. And we will see Katie Brooks check in. The coach is bragging at how quick his hands are.
No, you weren't.
Oh, nice effort there. Now I see you were bragging about your hands to Maya Olson.
No, Maya doesn't know me, so I can lie all I want to her about my hands.
I saw how quick Maya Olson was getting the ball. You weren't that quick. So.
No, I fumbled a little bit. Oh boy, we just had some
bad luck tonight.
We break what they've got going, and then we have some service errors.
Right.
So
folks score in the second set here. Yeah, score is 23-10 second set. Again, Aaron Brandt behind that ball. Oh, we'll see a big swing.
Great effort!
I tell you what, the
Look
Iron
at that.
started
We kept that going.
A little too early, but just a thundering hit. Great work by the Irish to get that over. But I believe that was Olivia Price who came through and buried it.
All right.
And Aaron Brandt serve just falls
There's
short.
life.
And we'll see Elizabeth Dries come in. Tell you what, Elizabeth, nobody's going to complain if you rattle off 14 serves in a row. And, well, we need 15 to win it. So let's go do it. That's going to be tough to get to. And I tell you what, with a 12-point lead, smart move by Sophia Feeney not to run into the stand and just let the ball drop. Dries serve is up. Feeney goes right to the middle. It's blocked. Price takes a swing at it. Oh, that's going to do it, folks. So this one will end 25-12. Final score overall 25-23, 25-12. The Iron will take it in 2 sets. It was a night for the Iron this evening as they won all 3 games in 2 sets. The Irish played well, but not as well as the Iron. I think they just it's a very talented program. They're certainly riding the wave of some talented classes over there in Normal, and they just had the Irish's number tonight.
And I think, again, had we been able to finish that first set, it's a whole, the whole different mindset. Community got hot. Whitfield was really hot, but like you had said, Horton was so good, and just so many. They have so many weapons, and we kind of we just kind of lost our mojo a little bit in that second set.
Absolutely.
And it kind of got away from us, and it was hard to get it back. But it's one night. We just got to bounce back, and you said we make a trip to Normal West.
Yep, they head to Normal West Thursday afternoon, and I'm not sure. I think we're probably back here. I'll take a look here, but I think we're probably back here as Tuesdays seem to be our nights here.
They really do.
But I suspect we're back here next Tuesday, which we are. as we welcome Peoria High.
There we go.
So, folks, we hope you have had a wonderful evening, or as wonderful evening as we have. Even though it was a tough one for the Irish, we appreciate you being with us. We want to thank our technical gurus, Aaron Cunningham, but especially Brant Simmons, who was with us for the majority of the evening. But I want to wish you all a blessed night and thank my partner, Mike Plunkett, and have a great night,
As
sir.
always, it's fun, and
Absolutely.
enjoy being here, and looking forward to the next time.
We'll see you all soon. God bless you all. Good night.